It's so good to see you 2 days in a row this week. I bet y'all are excited. I hope y'all have had a wonderful Sunday. Sorry about being a few minutes late. It's been hectic trying to get the youngins to sleep, and I had to figure out how to put the disclaimer up in the corner of the screen where we are talking about a true crime. We are talking about tonight the Kyle Jacobs and Pickler's husband. So I just wanted to put the disclaimer up in the corner just in case. So I want to go in and say my hellos, but I was trying to figure out. Rebel was trying to help me figure that out. I'm still learning, guys, so I apologize for being a few minutes late. I'm so sorry. But I want to go in and say hi to everybody. Hey, Shani B. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Wanda Life. Let's see. Hey, Penny. Hey, Pac-Man. Let's see. Y'all are making me hungry. Hey, Adam. How are you doing? Hey, Juju. Great live earlier, girl. I shared it on my Facebook, and I tried, like I said, I tried to get a hold of them. So hopefully they will go back and rewatch it because I haven't heard from them or anything, but we at least tried. Yeah, please hit that like if y'all are coming in, if you don't care. Hi, Tutti Frutti. Let's see. Hey, Darcy. Hey, Mr. Michigan. Hey, JoJo. Hey, Mama Shell Bell. Hey, Juju. Hey, Nania7, sweetie. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Darcy. Hope you're doing okay, honey. I don't want to miss anybody. I just want to make sure. Hey, Tennessee, sweetheart. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hey, Amanda. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hey, Markella. Hope you're doing okay. Hey, see you later. I hope everybody is doing okay from last night. Let's see. Hey, Kristen. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Okay. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. I want to make sure that I wanted to say hey to everybody. So I'm so glad that y'all are in here with me again tonight. Like I said, when the kids don't have school, if they have a break or something, I try my very best. And 2 days in a row. So I know most of y'all are excited about it. And I myself am too. I love being here with you guys. And this is a story ever since I heard about it. And it's so sad. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for any situation that, it's just a very sad story just altogether. But just any situation like this where somebody takes a precious life is just sad. So, just before I talk about this, just please lift this family up in your prayers, and pray for the Kellie Pickler family and the Kyle Jacobs family. Just lift them up in your prayers because I don't know them personally, but just any death is sad. So make sure that you lift them up in your prayers, and just keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully God gives them strength and comfort during this time. in times to come. It's a sad situation. Anything like this is a sad situation. So I hope and pray that God gives them strength during this time. And I hate to hear it. So I'm hoping, that they might watch this. I'm just letting them know, I'm praying for them, that we're praying for them, and then I hope that God gives them strength during this time. So I just want to say that before I talk about what happened. And I could only find a little bit of information, and it's probably going to say about the same general information. And so I just want y'all to not think that it's the same thing. Some information is the same thing, but then some of it has a little bit more information. And then I actually pulled up other information too about suicide and the statistics as well. So we're going to talk about that case, the very sad case that happened with Kellie Pickler's husband. And also we're going to talk about like suicide statistics and stuff like that, and how important life is. Like I was saying last night, life is precious, guys. Life is precious. So make sure that if you can help somebody, please help somebody. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm here for each and every one of you guys. And, I love you guys, and I'm praying for you all, and I support y'all. So, but that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I'm just letting you guys know. So let me pull up the screen, and we're going to share the screen. And we're going to go over this sad story. Such a sad story. And then we'll go over the few things that, like I said, the statistics and stuff that I come across. Okay, so hold on just a second. Let's see. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm trying to pick which one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Michigan. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me, you guys. Hey, Deanne, I hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. Sorry about this, guys.
Hi, guys.
Tyler says hi. Just want to make sure that I pick the correct one. And my computer's being slow. Oh, Lord. Wants to be a pain in my rear. Oh, geez. Okay. So I'm going to share this one. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, it wants to share on me. Stupid thing. Okay. All right. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Michigan. And thank you guys so much for all your kind words. Okay. So this is what we were going to talk about tonight. It says Kyle Jacobs, country songwriter and husband of Kellie Pickler, dead at 49. That is so young, guys. That is a young age. And this is the Mark Keller shared. This is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline if anybody needs it. It says Kyle Jacobs co-wrote Garth Brooks' 2007 number one single "More Than a Memory," along with songs for Tim McGraw, Eli Young Band, and frequent collaborator Lee Brice. And that's a picture of them. And they're such an adorable couple, I think. Oh, Lord. Really, it's not going to let me. Heck on it. Hold on. It's not going to let me do it. Hold on, wait a minute, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what. Lord have mercy. I don't need to do that. Hold on. Stupid thing. Stupid Rolling Stone. Sorry. No offense. You got to log into that junk. Okay. There we go. Kyle J. Hopefully, I won't have to log into this one, guys. Kyle Jacobs, songwriter and husband of country singer Kellie Pickler, dead at 49. Jacobs, 49, was found dead in the Nashville home he shared with Pickler. And there he is right there. It says Kyle Jacobs, a songwriter and the husband of country singer Kellie Pickler, died at age 49. And I think that that is a young age. Police said his death is being investigated as a suicide, police said. Cheryl, I'm so glad to see you in here, honey. Police responded to the couple's home after receiving a call from Pickler's assistant around 1:21 p.m. Jacobs was found by law enforcement and fire department personnel with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound in an upstairs room in the Nashville home he shared with Pickler, the Metro Nashville Police Department said in a statement. Pickler reported to the police that she woke up that day a short time earlier, could not find Jacob. She began looking for him, and when she and a personal assistant were able to open the door of an upstairs room, her assistant called 911. Hey, Rocket Queen. Hope you're doing okay, sweetie. And there they are in the picture. They look, like I said, they look so happy, and they're such a cute couple. And there's Kyle Jacobs and Kellie Pickler at the CMA Awards in Nashville, Tennessee in 2017. Jacobs and Pickler were married in 2011. Pickler, who grew up in North Carolina, rose to fame as a contestant on American Idol's fifth season, where she finished at sixth place. She then went on and released 4 studio albums. The third, released in 2011, was named number one country album of the year by Rolling Stone and was included on the Washington Post Best of 2012 list according to Pickler's website. Hey, Jacqueline Whiting. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Says Jacobs was a songwriter collaborating with country artists like his wife, Lee Brice, Eli Young Band, and Rayleigh Keegan. According to his Spotify profile, he had recently taken to Instagram to celebrate a song he helped write for Lee Brice, going platinum. The couple documented their lives on CTM docu-comedy series I Love Kellie Pickler from 2015 and 2017. If you or someone you know is in a crisis, call 988 to reach a suicide and crisis lifeline. You can also call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. Text HOME to 741-741 or visit speakingofsuicide.com/resources for additional resources. Hi, Kenzie C. That is a little bit of information that I come across. Like I said, I haven't come across a whole bunch of information on it, but I definitely wanted to talk about it. So let's see if I have another one. Okay, I'm hoping that I'll be able to read this and not have to log in. It's got all this stupid junk. I'm hoping that I'll be able to read this. Let me go down to the bottom, make sure. A little bit more info. Sorry about this. Of well, I don't know where it went. There it goes. Sorry. Okay, it says American Idol star Kellie Pickler's singer-songwriter husband Kyle Jacobs shared his delight at success of album he worked on the day before he shot himself dead at couple's 2.4 million Nashville mansion. It says cops responded. Sorry about all these ad things. Cops responded to a call at 1:21 p.m. local time Friday of an apparent suicide at the 2.4 million 2.4 M home Kellie Pickler shared with her husband of 12 years, Kyle Jacobs. Nashville police confirmed the victim was Jacobs, a country music singer-songwriter who the day before his death expressed his joy as musical success. If you or someone know is struggling, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 988. Says American Idol star Kellie Pickler, singer-songwriter husband, has shot himself dead. Trigger warning, guys. Has shot himself dead at their home in Nashville the day after writing an Instagram post celebrating a new musical milestone. Kyle Jacobs, 49, was found on Friday inside a locked upstairs bedroom and office. His wife of 12 years was at home at the time and unable to find him, called 911. The day before his death, he was celebrating a record he worked on, Lee Brice's album Hey World, going platinum. Jacobs was a producer on the record, in addition to playing acoustic guitar and provided backing vocals. In his final Instagram post, he wrote, "Platinum, sweet. An amazing crew of incredibly talented peeps put this one together. Deeply honored to be a creative part of it. Thank you, Jesus." Says Kellie Pickler is pictured in August 2017 with her husband Kyle Jacobs, a singer-songwriter. Jacobs shot himself dead on Friday. It says the Nashville home of Pickler and Jacobs, which was bought in 2010 by Pickler's manager. That's their home right there. It says Jacob took his life just as he seemed to have it all going for him. He also posted this month about a business venture, a new app called Singer Songwriter Musician. Says, calling all singers, songwriters, and musicians, do you need a great opinion for the world to hear the music that God put in your heart, or do you need a network to set up gigs, find performance venues, new band members, or even just jam buddies? Then check out Songwriter Musician app. It's amazing, he wrote. His friends and fans were full of ideas for him too. David Allen replied on his platinum post the same day he passed, "Congrats, my brother. Big bass will be on the spawn beds at my lake in about 2 or 3 weeks. Grab your gear and let's get in the truck." A fan wrote to him on the post, "Hey, have you ever thought about writing a gospel song? I bet it would be awesome with your faith and words of experience over the years put to paper as to what he has blessed you with, like how he gave you Kelly and your love story." Another replied, "He passed today." It's so sad, guys. Kellie Pickler is pictured with her husband Kyle Jacobs in November of 2017. They're such a good couple. I mean, you could just tell. Pickler and Jacobs are believed to have lived in the Nashville house since 2010. Says police respond to a call at 1:21 p.m. local time on Friday. Officers and Nashville Fire Department personnel responded and located resident Kyle Jacobs, 49, deceased from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound in an upstairs bedroom office, Nashville police said in a statement. His death is being investigated as apparent suicide. Spokesman Don Aaron said all others at the home were safe. Let's see. Pickler, 36, gained fame as a contestant on the fifth season of American Idol in 2006 and finished in sixth place. In 2006, she signed to 19 Recordings and B&A Recordings as a recording artist. Her hit songs include Don't You Know You're Beautiful and Best Days of Your Life, co-written with Taylor Swift. She married Jacobs on January the 1st, 2011. Jacobs had an Alaska hunting and fishing license registered to the property from May 2021. Says the couple who were married in 2021 are both in the music business. We are investigating at the present an apparent suicide at the home on Sneed Road, said the police spokesman Don Aaron. He told DailyMail.com the call came in at 1:21 p.m. Sneed Road is located within our police department's West Precinct. So West Precinct officers responded, as did the Nashville Fire Department, to that initial call. Since that time, a detective team has responded. The apparent suicide is of a male and adult. The Nashville police spokesman added that the medical examiner's office later attended and said that was normal for the incidents involving a death. The house on Sneed Road in a suburb south of Nashville City has 4 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, according to Zillow listing. It was last purchased in 2010 for $1.4 million and is now worth an estimated $2.4 million. The purchase was by Julie Booz, owner of Tennessee music management company FBMM, Pickler's manager. See, it's giving me a little information, but not a whole lot, guys. So I'm just trying to go by a little bit what I have. Okay, let me see if I can. All right, so that's a little bit what I have of that now. I can try to, that's really all that I have right now of them. But I figured, that because I tried to get more information, and that's really all that I could find. So now we are going to talk about the risk of suicide. Well, if I can pull it up, sorry. Well, if it wants to work.
I'll still beat you up. Yoda, I'll still beat you up. Yodini.
Maybe I can get it to work. Hold on, you guys. Okay, now it wants to work. Yeah, it's just a sad. I just think it's a very sad situation. I don't know. Like I said, they might be more private about it, which is fine. I respect. I respect it. I'm just saying, it's just a little bit that we do know it is a very sad situation, and I'm very sorry for the family's loss, and I'm keeping them in my prayers because just anything like that is very sad. And my heart breaks. My heart breaks for them. So just any words of encouragement. I'm hoping that you know they can at least feel that our prayers and thoughts are out to them, to Kellie and their family. You know, so I got this working now. Okay. All right, so I found this on the NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness website. The risk of suicide, because not a whole lot of people, sorry about it, my back is killing me. Not a whole lot of people know or can see any warning signs or anything like that. So I figured it'd be nice to, not nice, but informative to go over some of this, and that way it might help somebody in the long run, or a family member. It might help a family member notice things if their family member is going through any of this. It might just I don't think they have any children. Kristen, it was never mentioned. So I think they just had animals, I believe. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's why I'm just hoping that I can get this out there, and maybe we can be able to help somebody. Like I said, a family member might notice it, amongst their family member might notice changes or something, and we might be able to help somebody, save a life, because like I said, life is precious. So, it doesn't matter how old you are, life is still precious, and it's your life is worth living. And you're not alone. There's people to help you. There's people there for you. I'm there for each and every one of you guys. So, just reach out and talk to somebody. Trust me, you're not alone. You might feel it, but you're really not. So please reach out if please don't feel like that you need to do this, because there's other ways than committing suicide. Please don't do this, okay? There's help out there. There's people to talk to. So please don't feel that that's your only hope, because there is hope out there. And, there's help out there. And I love each and every one of you guys. And I'm here for you all. So please reach out, okay? So this is, like I said, this is on the National Alliance in Mental Illness website. And it says risk of suicide. If you or someone you know is struggling or in a crisis, help is available. Like I said, please reach out, talk to somebody, ask for help, please. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org to reach the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Hold on just a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. The youngins are still up, so whew, they're being ornery. Okay. This is suffering from anxiety and needs support. This is the National Alliance on Mental Illness helpline, if anybody needs that. This is for emotional support phone number. This is, thank you, Markella. This is for anybody in Australia, if anybody needs this. Australia text only number, suicide prevention for anybody in Australia. This is my PayPal link, which is scrolling down at the bottom. If anybody might need that, it's not required, but it's much appreciated. If anybody wants to help me out on my my stream. This is the my text now number. A lot of information. I appreciate it. It says this text now number. It's just text only. If anybody needs to get in contact with me and just needs somebody to talk to, I'm here for each and every one of you guys, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I appreciate that, Markella. Yeah, that's exactly right. We do have family from there, but let's see. We do have a lot of family from there, and you never know. Somebody watching might be from Australia, and they might needed that and didn't know how to get a hold of that information. So I appreciate you posting that. And there's my Cash App. If anybody, like I said, if anybody would like to donate, it's not required, but it would be much appreciated. Let's see. And this is my email if nobody don't want to text or share their like personal phone number or anything like that. If you want to get a hold of me through email and want to shoot me an email on anything, need somebody to talk to or anything, or you want to send me topics on like possible stuff you want me to talk about or anything like that, that's fine. You want somebody to vent to and me to listen, whatever. There's my email. Whatever you want to talk about. And here is my Facebook page. Markella, I didn't see that one, honey. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. She shared the Canada's one too. I might have missed it. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. I don't want to miss it because somebody. Okay, this is Australia. If life's in danger, call 000. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is we exist that no person in Australia has to face their darkest moments alone. Please call 131114 24/7. Okay, so hold on a minute. Let me find. Let me see. Okay, and this is for Canada only. Connect to a crisis responder to get help without judgment. Text only number is 45645. Is that the only one you shared, Markella, honey? Hold on, wait a minute. Nope, wait a minute. Connect to a crisis responder to get help without judgment. Call 1-833-456-4566. Toll free 24/7, 365. Canada only. Make sure that I got them all. I don't want to miss no important if I can share it. Just want to make sure that I get them all. I'm so sorry, hippie grandma, honey. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Okay. I'm so sorry, hippie grandma. It breaks my heart. But yeah, that's all the information that what I shared. Please feel free to use it if you need it. Anybody needs to use it. Please, that's what I shared up on my page for. Please feel free to use it. Feel free to shoot me an email or send me a text now or whatever you like to do. That's why I share it on my page. That's, we're bringing awareness and support out there. So please, I'm doing it, to help each other, to help somebody. So please feel free to use it, to write down the email address or to write down the phone number or whatever you need to do. Please, that's what it's all about. So please use it to your benefit. Okay. Risk of suicide. If you know someone, like I said, if you know someone that is struggling or in a crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org to reach the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. I understand that, Markella. I'd say the more subs we get and the more people tell us where they're from, and that probably be easier to find out the information. But I think that's all we have right now is the USA, Canada, and Australia, as far as I know. So that's as far as I know. Okay. This says the thoughts of suicide can be frightening, but by reaching out for help or checking in with friends and family, or family and friends and family, we can avoid devastating outcomes. According to the CDC and NIMH, nearly 46,000 lives were lost to suicide in 2020. Granted, that was 3 years ago. It's late. It's a older one, and I'm sure I tried to look up the 2023 or 2022, and I didn't find anything. So this is the most recent one that I found, but I'm sure that they have one out there. But this is probably pretty close to the one that's 2022 or 2023, give or take. The numbers might be a little bit higher or might be a little bit lower. But it says nearly 46,000 lives were lost to suicide in 2020 alone. Comments or thoughts about suicide, also known as suicidal ideation, can begin small. For example, I wish I wasn't here, or nothing matters. But over time, they can become more explicit and dangerous. Warning signs. Here are a few other warning signs of suicide: increased alcohol and drug use, aggressive behavior, withdrawal from friends, family, and community, dramatic mood swings, impulsive or reckless behavior. Suicidal behaviors are a psychiatric emergency. If your loved one starts to take any of these steps, seek immediate help from a healthcare provider or call 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. I'm so sorry, Rocket Queen. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. That breaks my heart. I'm so sorry, Hippie Grandma. I'm so sorry, Rocket Queen, and anybody else that's went through it. I'm so sorry. Hey, Mama P.I. I'm so sorry, guys. It says collecting and saving pills or buying a weapon, giving away possessions, tying up loose ends like organizing personal papers or paying off debts, saying goodbye to friends and family. If you are unsure, a licensed mental health professional can help assess this. Risk factors. Research has found that 46% of people who died by suicide had a known mental health condition. That's 46%, guys. That's almost half. That's a lot. Several other factors may put a person at risk of suicide, including but not limited to a family history of suicide, substance use. Drugs can create mental highs and lows that worsen suicidal thoughts. Intoxication. Analysts from the CDC indicates around 1 in 5 people who die by suicide had alcohol in their system at the time of death. Access to firearms, a serious or chronic medical illness. Gender. Although more women than men attempt suicide, men are 4 times more likely to die by suicide. A history of trauma or abuse, prolonged stress, a recent tragedy or loss. When a suicide-related crisis occurs, friends and family are often caught off guard, unprepared, and unsure of what to do. The behaviors of a person experiencing crisis can be unpredictable, changing dramatically without warning. There are a few ways to approach a suicide-related crisis. And hopefully this helps you guys. I'm hoping. Yes, please, guys, hit the like and the share and subscribe if y'all haven't done so already. I appreciate it so much, guys. Like I said, there are a few ways to approach a suicide-related crisis. I love you guys so much. I didn't know, and I'm here for you guys. Just know that I'm here for y'all. And I'm so sorry. It says, talk openly and honestly. Don't be afraid to ask questions like, do you have a plan for how you would kill yourself? Hold on a minute, guys. Can somebody, type in, can somebody do trigger warning for me, please, so I can put it up on my screen? Because I don't have it. Before I go over, any more of this. Because it's some of this is a little more. I think that's true, Cheryl. I think a lot of people really did lose their minds when COVID happened because they stayed cooped in. They didn't know how to. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. They didn't know how to act because they didn't, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't know what to do with themselves. Like, they just couldn't get out of the house. They stayed cooped up, you know. Okay. All right. So, trigger warning, guys, just in case I apologize if this messes with anybody. It's not my intention. I'm just trying to help people and bring awareness out there. And hopefully this helps somebody, you know. It says remove, like I said, there's a few ways to approach a suicide-related crisis. Remove, says talk openly and honestly. Don't be afraid to ask questions like, do you have a plan for how you would kill yourself? It says remove means such as guns, knives, or stockpile pills. Calmly ask simple and direct questions like, can I help you call your psychiatrist? If there are multiple people around, have one person speak at a time. Express support and concern. Don't argue, threaten, or raise your voice. Don't debate whether suicide is right or wrong. If you're nervous, try not to fidget or pace. Be patient, which I know is hard to do. Oh, I'm not going to show anything, Juju. I'm just saying sometimes this can trigger some, you know, like if a family member has dealt with, I know some people, some of our families in this chat has dealt with some of this, it might trigger some, or somebody watching this might trigger something. So that's why I was saying if somebody could, you know, oh, I wouldn't dare show anything. Yeah. No. It says, like any other health emergency, it's important to address a mental health crisis like suicide quickly and effectively. Unlike other health emergency, mental health crisis don't have instructions or resources on how to help or what to expect. That's why NAMI created Navigating a Mental Health Crisis, a NAMI resource guide for those experiencing a mental health emergency. So people experiencing mental health emergencies and their loved ones can have the answers and information they need when they need it. I'm so sorry, Juju, honey. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to trigger anybody. I'm just trying to help, you know, bring awareness out and be able to help people. I'm so sorry, guys. If your friend or family member struggles with suicidal ideation day to day, let them know that they can talk with you about what they are going through. Make sure that you adopt an open and compassionate mindset when they are talking, instead of arguing or trying to disapprove any negative statements they make. Your life isn't that bad. Try active listening techniques such as reflecting their feelings and summarizing their thoughts. This can help your loved one feel heard and validated. Let them know that mental health professionals are trained to help people understand their feelings and improve mental wellness and resilience. Psychotherapy, like congenital behavior therapy and dialectical behavior therapy, can help a person with thoughts of suicide recognize ineffective patterns in thinking and behavior, validate their feelings, and learn positive coping skills. Suicidal thoughts are a symptom just like any other. They can be treated and they can improve over time. Suicide is not the answer. There is hope. I'm going to say that again, guys. Suicide is not the answer. There is hope. There is people that are there for you. There is people that will help you. There's people that love you. When you feel like that nobody is that cares about you, when you feel like there's nothing in this world that's there for you anymore, I'm telling you, there's people there for you that care about you, that will listen to you, that love you, even if they don't know you personally. I love each and every one of you guys. I have never even met y'all before, except for on YouTube. So I'm just telling you guys, there is hope. You're not alone. We have you. Please reach out. If you are having a hard time, please reach out and talk to somebody. Please. Please, guys. I don't want y'all to think that your life is too precious. And you have family members, and you might not think so, but you have family members and you have friends. Even if your family, because I know a lot of people are not close to their family members, but you have friends and you have other people that care about you and love you, and your life is precious. So just remember that, okay? Just remember that. And this is the emotional support phone number. Please, guys, when I share these up on my screen, if you please use them. Please. That's why I share them. I want to be able to help people. That's what it's all about. And then I have one more page, and it's from hold on, guys. This is from the CDC website. Okay. And this is just statistics. Hippie Grandma, I'm going to share yours, honey. It says, I promise the people you leave behind, you sentence them to lifetime of pain, grief, doubt, guilt, etc. Please reach out to someone. Please, guys. Like I said, this is my text now number if anybody needs to get in contact with me. Or this is my email. I'm just letting you guys know you're not alone. There's people, I know I'm a little YouTube streamer, but I'm telling you, in my little YouTube stream, there is people here that you can talk to. You can come in here. You don't even have to come up on my panel. You can come in here and chat, or you can shoot me an email, or you can just, you can try to get a hold of somebody in my chat if you feel comfortable with them. There's people in here that you can talk to. I promise you, we are here for you. So I promise you that. And Cheryl, honey, you need to give me an email or something so that way I can get in contact with you, because I want to be there for you. I know that you're having a hard time, honey, and I want to be there for you. But I don't have any contact information for you. Anyway, and this is actually for bullying, and I say this almost every time. Hold on 1 minute. If you see somebody being bullied, please say something. You might be their only hope. You never know. You never know. This is like Mama P.I. said, trigger warning, very sensitive subject matter. That is true. Very true. Exactly. That's exactly right, hippie grandma. Okay, this is Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Like I said, this is the CDC. This is from the government, whatever the CDC is. Suicide data and statistics. This is in 2020. Like I said, this is what I brought up in 2020. Says 45,979 people died by suicide in the United States. That is one death every 11 minutes. Um, 12.2 million adults seriously thought about suicide. 3.2 million adults made a plan. 1.2 million adults attempted suicide. For every suicide death, there are 4 hospitalizations for suicide attempts, 8 emergency department visits related to suicide, 27 self-reported suicide attempts, 275 people who seriously considered suicide. Some groups have disproportionately high rates of suicide. Based on the latest year of available data for adults ages 18 and older, data table suicide-related outcomes. The racial ethical groups with the highest suicide rates in 2020 were non-Hispanic American Indian and Alaska Natives and non-Hispanic whites. Non-Hispanic American Indian and Alaska Natives was 23.9. I guess that's a percentage. Non-Hispanic whites was 16.9%. Non-Hispanic Native Hawaiian other Pacific Islander was 12.5. Non-Hispanic multiracial was 9.6. Non-Hispanic black was 7.8. Hispanic was 7.5. Non-Hispanic Asian was 6.4. The suicide rate among males in 2020 was 4 times higher than the rate among females. Males make up 49% of the population, but nearly 80% of suicides. Males is 22% and females is 5.5%. People ages 85 and older have the highest rates of suicide. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Age groups, we got 85 plus is 20.9%. 75 to 84 is 18.4%. Ages 65 to 74 is 14.5%. Ages 55 to 64 is 16.9%. Ages 45 to 54 is 18%. Ages 35 to 44 is 17.4%. Ages 25 to 34 is 18.4%. Ages 15 to 24 is 14.2%. And ages 10 to 14 is 2.8%. Data table, race, and ethnicity. Non-Hispanic American Indian Alaska Native is this is a rate per 100,000, and this is the count. It is 23.9. It is 588. Non-Hispanic white is 16.9. It is 35,442. Non-Hispanic Native Hawaiian other Pacific Islander is 12.5, which is 79 count. Non-Hispanic multiracial is 9.6. It is 599. Non-Hispanic Black is 7.8. It is 3,286. Hispanic is 7.5, which is 4,571. Non-Hispanic Asian is 6.4, which is 1,302. This is the data table, which is the sex. Males rate per 100,000 is the count. It is 22. It's 36,551. Females is 5.5. Is 9,428. Age range rate per 100,000. Age range 85 plus is 20.9. It is 1,389. 75 to 84 is 18.4. Is 3,032. Age range 65 to 74 is 14.5. Is 4,716. Ages 55 to 64 is 16.9. Is 7,160. Ages 45 to 54 is 18. Is 7,249. Ages 35 to 44 is 17.4. Is 7,314. Ages 25 to 34 is 18.4. Is 8,454. It's ages 15 to 24 is 14.2. Is 6,062. And ages 10 to 14, which is 2.8, is 581. Learn more about disparities in suicide. Firearms are the most common method in suicides. Firearms are used in more than 50% of suicides. Firearms are 52.8%, which is 24,292 total number of suicides. Suffocation is 27.2%, which is 12,495. Poisoning is 12%, which is 5,528. And other is 8%, which is 3,664. And this goes over it again because firearms is 52.8% to 24,292. Suffocation is 27.2, which is 12,495. Poisoning is 12, is 5,528. And other, which is 8, is 3,664. Learn more about firearm violence. Suicide rates increased 36% between between 2000 to 2018 and declined 5% between 2018 and 2020. And these are the, well, I don't care to go over them. Okay, this is the this is the date. This is the suicide rates between the year of 2000 to 2020. Cheryl, honey, I'm here for you, sweetie. I'm here for each and every one of you guys. I'm hoping that we're able to help each other. And this is year 2000. This is the suicide rates at that time. And you're fine, Mama P.I. I know this is kind of a hard pill to swallow, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I love each and every one of and I understand. In the year 2000, rates per 100,000 is 10.4, which is 29,350. And 2001 is 10.7, is 30,622. 2002 is 10.9, is 31,655. 2003, it is 10.8, is 31,484. Is 2004 is 11, is 32,439. Is 2005, it is 10.9, is 32,637. 2006, it is 11, 33,300. 2007 is 11.3, is 34,598. 2008, it is 11.6, it is 36,035. 2009, it is 11.8, it is 36,909. Um, 2010 is 12.1, 38,364. 2011 is 12.3, is 39,518. 2012 is 12.6, is 40,600. 2013 is 12.6, is 41,149. 2014 is 13, is 42,826. 2015 is 13.3, is 44,193. 2016 is 13.5, is 44,965. 2017 is 14, is 47,173. 2018 is 14.2, is 48,344. 2019 is 13.9, is 47,511. And 2020 is 13.5, is 45,979. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. That's a lot of people if you calculate. I mean, I'm not going to calculate it because that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot over them years. Just since 2020, that was 3 years ago. So, I mean, that's, like I said, that was the most recent one that I found. I mean, hey, Evie. I mean, that just breaks your heart because that is a bunch of people, guys. It breaks your heart. Let's see what that is. Okay, I'm going to go over this too. It says disparities in suicide. Some groups are at greater risk for suicide. Suicide is a serious public health problem that can have lasting harmful effects on individuals, families, and communities. People of any age, race, and ethnicity or sex can experience suicide risk, but certain groups can have sustained Lord have mercy, I can't even talk. Sustainability higher rates of suicide than the general U.S. population, 13.9 per 100,000. Veterans, and thank you guys for your service. Thank you guys so much, veterans in the our military. People who live in rural areas, sexual and gender minorities, middle-aged adults, and tribal populations may proportionately experience factors linked to suicide. These factors include substance use, jobs or financial problems, relationship problems, physical or mental health problems, and or easy access to lethal means. Additionally, people who have experienced violence, including adverse childhood experience such as physical abuse, bullying, or sexual violence, have a higher suicide risk. Some of these groups may also be impacted by other health disparities. Health disparities are differences in health outcomes and their causes among groups of people. Groups can be defined by factors such as age, sex, race, and ethnicity, geographic locations such as state, country, or rural or urban, sexual orientation, and gender identity. CDC is concerned with groups disproportionately impacted by suicide and tracks and monitors suicide rates in these groups. CDC supports states, tribes, territories, non-government organizations, and university research programs to address our four strategic priority areas in suicide prevention: data, science, action, and collaboration. Many factors contribute to suicide risk. Suicide is rarely caused by a single circumstance or event. Instead, a range of factors at the individual, relationship, community, and societal levels can increase risk. These risk factors are situations or problems that can increase the possibility that a person will attempt suicide. Circumstances that increase suicide risk. These personal factors contribute to risk: previous suicide attempt, history of depression or other mental illnesses, serious illness such as chronic pain, criminal legal problems, job financial problems or loss, impulsive or aggressive tendencies, substance use, current or prior history of adverse childhood experiences, sense of hopelessness, violence, victimization, and or preparation. Relationship risk factors. These harmful or hurtful experiences with relationships contribute to risk: bullying, family loved ones' history of suicide, loss of relationships, high conflict or violent relationships, social isolation. These challenging issues within a person's community contribute to risk: lack of access to health care, suicide cluster in the community, stress of acceleration, community violence, historical trauma, and discrimination. Societal risk factors. These cultural and environmental factors within the larger society contribute to risk: stigma associated with help seeking and mental illness, easy access to lethal means of suicide among people at risk, and unsafe media portrayals of suicide. And this is a prevention strategy. This is from the CDC. And they actually had some pretty good information, I believe. Let me get a sip of drink, guys. I will be right back. I promise I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, prevention. Says prevention strategies, a comprehensive public health approach to suicide prevention can decrease risk. Suicide is a serious public health problem that can have long-lasting effects on individuals, families, and communities. The good news is that suicide is preventable. Preventing suicide requires strategies at all levels of society. This includes prevention and protective strategies for individuals, families, and communities. Everyone can help prevent suicide by learning the warning signs, promoting prevention and resistance, and committing to social change. CDC's Suicide Prevention Resource for Action highlights strategies based on the best available evidence to help states and communities prevent suicide. The strategies and their corresponding approaches are listed in the table below. Strategies to prevent suicide. Strengthen economic support. Strengthen household financial security. Stabilize housing. Create protective environments. Reduce access to lethal means among persons at risk of suicide. Create healthy organizational policies and culture. Reduce substance use through community-based policies and practices. Improve access and delivery of suicide care. Cover mental health conditions in health insurance policies. Increase provider availability in underserved areas. Provide rapid and remote access to help. Create safer suicide care through system change. Promote healthy connections. Promote healthy peer norms. Engage community members in shared activities. Teaching coping and problem-solving skills. Support social emotional learning programs. Teach parent skills to improve family relationships. Support resistance through educational programs. Identify and support people at risk. Train gatekeepers, respond to crises. Plan for safety and follow up after an attempt. Provide therapeutic approaches. Lessen harms and prevent future risk. Intervene after a suicide. Postvention. Report and message about suicide safely. This is a suicide. Need help or know someone who does. Contact the 988. This is from the CDC website now, guys. Contact the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline if you are experiencing mental health related distress or worried about a loved one who may need crisis support. Call or text 988 or chat at 988lifeline.org. Connect with a trained crisis counselor. 988 is confidential, free, and available 24/7, 365. Visit the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline for more information at 988lifeline.org. That is completely free. So please, guys, if y'all need it, please use it. It's completely free. All righty. So I'm hoping that brought a little bit. I know that it was a Hey, Justice Shane, how are you doing, honey? I'm hoping that brought a little bit of information out to help somebody. I'm hoping so. I mean, I know that it's a hard pill to swallow, and I hated to bring it up. And certain people have been through it. I myself haven't, but I hate, you know, to bring it up and bring a lot of traumatic to my family in here. I'm so sorry, guys, but I just want to bring awareness out there and help people. And I know y'all do too, but I hate to see y'all upset. I hate to bring trauma to you guys, and I'm here for each and every one of you guys. And if y'all need to talk to me, I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I love each and every one of you, and I hate and I feel terrible. Hold on a minute. Fix this craziness. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to pull up the StreamYard for like just a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, but I'll pull up the StreamYard just for a little bit if anybody wants to come up. If anybody wants to come up here and chat or vent or whatever. Judge free zone in here. And we are here for one another. So if anybody wants to come up here, they are more than welcome. And Cheryl Boy, if you want to come up here, you don't even have to show your face. Well, you have to show me at the bottom, but you can turn your camera off. You're more than welcome to come up here and we can talk to you and be there for you, honey. Okay. There, it's pinned at the top if anybody wants to come up on the panel. Y'all are more than welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like and share and subscribe when y'all come in if y'all don't care. And if y'all want, I mean, it's not required, but it's much appreciated. If y'all would like to donate to my channel to help my channel grow, I have a Cash App that's scrolling down at the bottom of my screen, and a PayPal that's scrolling at the bottom of my screen. And Hippie Grandma and Honey, if you are still in here, I received that yesterday, so it did work. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much, honey. Why can't you come up there, Cheryl? You're more than welcome to come up there. Hi, Digger Duck. How are you doing, sweetie? It's so good to see your beautiful face in here, darling. You're more than welcome to come up here, Cheryl. Well, if you don't feel comfortable, come on up here tonight. You are more than, I'm just saying, you are more than welcome to come up here anytime you want to. Oh, I understand that. Digger Duck, where's Ghost? Is he asleep? That little baby Ghost, is he asleep? With his little baby Ninja Turtle keychain. Oh, Lord. I'll never forget that when you told us that. That was funny. Well, honey, I understand, Cheryl. It's not required, but it's much appreciated. Hi, Evie. How are you, love?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Don't talk too much, girl. Don't talk too much.
I know. I missed the entire show, but I don't know if this was stated as a resource. Um, There's been a couple times in my life where I've been suicidal, and I've called my church. They have a cell phone designated 24/7, 365. And if you are in any kind of crisis, you can reach out to them. And, I reached out to them once during hours and once after hours. And that was a resource for me. I
Hey,
don't
that
know if
comes
you
in handy. I mean, it
I
don't
don't
hurt
know.
to call.
I don't know if you've mentioned that there, but on here because I'm late. But that
You're fine.
was a good resource for me to talk me down.
Right. I mean, like it doesn't hurt. You never know till you try. So it's always worth a try. I mean, if they don't answer, I mean, in my area, there is a bunch of churches. So, I mean, even if it's not your regular church that you go to, I mean, if you could just reach out to, I mean, you would rather call your church that you go to because you're used to them. But what I'm saying is, if you can't get a hold of them, then maybe there might be another church that you can reach out to, or
Yeah,
something like
there's
that.
there's like two or three or four churches in my area that have a cell phone that's available
Well,
all
that's
the time. You just have to find which churches they are, and it's like, I mean, I've called a church that isn't my cup of tea, but I
right.
felt I was in crisis, so I called them anyways, and they didn't preach to me about God. They talked to me like I was a human being in crisis, which I was.
Right. Well, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's good help for information because you just never know. They might feel more comfortable talking to somebody like that, you know. So you just never know it. It's good. It's good information, definitely. Cheryl, that churches don't do that around in your area. Wow, you would think. You would think. Hmm, that's crazy. You said you lived in Canada, didn't you, Cheryl? I love you too, JoJo. You are awesome. Let me do your dance, girl. I had a school principal said he would talk me off the ledge. I'd sit up. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. That's crazy. Lord have mercy. That's the craziest thing. Well, JoJo, you're not up here, so I have to do your dance, girl. That's too funny. Well, I didn't get to do the dance. What was it? At the bonfire because somebody wanted to hoodoo us and we couldn't play music. Daggone it. So sucks. Kimmy Pooh said, Cheryl, I Googled for you and found a whole list of churches that help people. You can find one near you. I wonder if maybe they had a website or something. If there wasn't a phone number, maybe like there was like a chat or something on a website, and then they could reach out to her if she could maybe reach out to them or something. I don't know.
You can also just go in and ask them if they have anything like that.
Yeah, because she said, yes, church is closed this time or not. That's what I said. Maybe if there was a website or a Facebook or something like that where she could reach out if she needed somebody to just talk to.
I mean, just call around and ask if they have like a 24-hour cell phone that's for crisis.
Right.
And usually not the lead pastor, but one of the pastors usually has control over it, and they switch it out every Sunday for the week. So they like alternate.
Right. I'm so sorry, Digger Duck, honey. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I love you, and I'm here for you if you ever need anybody to talk to. I'm so sorry, honey.
Hey, Lorraine, how are you, honey?
Hello, Ray. Hi, darling.
I wasn't gonna leave you out here by yourself.
I think everybody's chilling.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hippie Grandma, did you hear what I said, honey? About that PayPal came through. I sent you a thing last night, but I think you already went to sleep. Thank you so much for that donation, Hippie Grandma. Thank you, honey. But it did work. So that is my PayPal. I didn't know how it worked, but it did work. So that is my correct PayPal. I'm kind of new to the PayPal thing, guys. I'm learning. Kimmy Pooh said you can contact the church by email and leave a message. In the meantime, you can call the emotional support number that is posted in chat. Yeah. Well, honey, Hippie Grandma, I appreciate anything. You didn't have to do that, so I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it, sweetheart. I love you too. I appreciate it more than you know, honey. Thank you so much. But at least Hippie Grandma knows that it did work, because I don't know nothing about PayPal. I don't know nothing. I'm kind of in the dark. I'm not real tech savvy.
Me neither.
I don't know nothing about it. But yes, I appreciate it, Hippie Grandma, honey. I really do. Thank you so much, honey.
I'm so pissed at myself that I fell asleep.
Don't be.
What'd
I
you,
do it all the time.
honey, don't worry about it. You're tired? Don't worry about it. I know you, girl, you got your teeth pulled. If you want to doze off, it's okay. Don't worry about it, girl. You know it's
Yeah,
working time. It ain't a big deal.
yeah, but this is one topic that's pretty close to my heart.
You can always rewatch it, honey.
And we here for you too.
I
I appreciate that.
I didn't ever get the friend request.
Lorraine, I swear you owe me a Coke because I was getting ready to say that, sister. I was telling you I was getting ready to be. I'm there for her too. Girl, you owe me, and I know you like Coke. How are you doing with the drinking of the Coke?
I've drank 2 today.
Well,
I've been drinking 1, but today I just had a taste.
but
But
yes,
I've been doing real good with my bread and everything. I've been doing a lot of salads.
that's what I said. Great minds think alike, because I was honestly getting ready to say that I was there. I'm there for Evie too, and you said it was getting ready to come out of my mouth. Jinx, you owe me a Coke, sister.
You got to get me the address to me. I got to send you some stuff.
Rebel said he sent it to you.
Well, I got to go back and look. He may have. I'll get it because I got some stuff I need to mail to you.
Yes, dumpling. We are still live. I don't know.
Get up here, girl. Get up here, dumpling.
Girl, don't tell me you eat spaghetti.
I just resent you a friend request, Lorraine.
Is it the one where I'm laying on my couch?
I don't know. There's 3 of them that I sent it to.
Yeah,
that look
don't
like
send
you.
it to them. Them are old. I got to find somebody to help me get them things off.
That's exactly right, Mr. Michigan. It says, Duck, we are all here for you. Any
But
mom
it's
of
not-
those devils is a mom of ours. You have a fine young man right there. That's exactly right, Mr. Michigan. We love you, Digger Duck, honey. We are here for you, and we love Ghost Devil.
We sure do.
Absolutely. We love you both so much. You're our family. Oh, Lord. Dumpling is starving, and she's not eating spaghetti. She's eating pizza. She's still on the Italian kick.
Dumpling, you got me drooling. I'm over here on a liquid diet now.
Yeah,
Oh,
because she
no.
got all her stinking wisdom teeth cut out. Did you get them cut out or pulled out?
They had to be cut out because I'm in my late 30s and they were starting to grow in underneath the tooth in front of them.
Oh, Lord.
So partial cut, partial pull on all four.
God almighty, honey. Mm-mm-mm.
But Evie, it's the one I'm laying on my couch.
Okay, let me go look and I'll send you a message on that one too. Be right back.
Okay. All right. So, Becca, how was y'all's day?
Doing good. I'm still trying to work with good old Rebel. Actually, when I checked his sugar this morning, it's still high, but it's not as high as what it has been. It was 390. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely it's getting there. Just keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. I swear, he making my hair turn white. How was your day, honey?
Mine was pretty good.
Well, you sound a little bit better. I'm praying for you, honey.
I prayed last night. But it was him and let God deal with it all.
That's exactly right, honey. Well, I'm here for you if you need anybody to talk to. And girl, you should know that already. You should know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tattooed Rebel said, I just sent a dress again, Lorraine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said he sent it to you. He said he sent it to you again.
Yes, sir.
I always send it to you in my Text Now phone too, so you'll have it a couple times.
Okay.
And you'll have it everywhere, and well, if you lose it, you'll have it somewhere.
Right. Y'all getting to know me too well.
I've rocked it since Mr. Michigan said white hair is in now. I've rocked it since I was 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are dyeing their hair white or silver or whatever it is.
Oh, my sister's is natural, and it is so beautiful. She has pretty hair. I was going to color mine, and she said, no, let it come through because it's going to be like a halo the way yours is going. Dang.
Oh, Lord.
But Kimmy and Dumpling coming up?
I don't know. I haven't seen Kimmy in a little bit. She's been in here, but I haven't seen her in a little bit. And Dumpling, she's eating. She's eating pizza. And I haven't seen Paper Cut Tina. She might be busy with her son. I think she said she was visiting her daughter, I do believe, today. I think that's what she said. I think. Okay, now I see Kimmy. Okay, I see Kimmy Poo. Now the StreamYard chat's slower than the YouTube chat. Okay, I see Kimmy Poo. She's chatting with Cheryl.
Oh.
And Dumpling's eating pizza. I think that's what she said. Oh, Lord, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
My heart goes out for the Kellie Pickler.
Mine does too.
It's so sad because, like I said, I think with them being famous and stuff, I don't think they put. I don't know how it works. I have no idea, but I don't think they put a lot of info out there because every info that I found was typically about the same information. It's just a sad situation. It's very sad, you know.
Well, next week
It just
they'll put
happened
out
a couple
more.
of months. It just happened a couple of months ago to the DJ that used to work on the Ellen Show, Twitch. Remember, he took his own life.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Tennessee.
He said he sent
Hey,
it
Miss
to all the
Lorraine.
messengers and he sent it off my number to Lorraine. So you should have it on everything.
Okay.
Hi, Tennessee.
Hi Tennessee, how are you, honey?
I'm here. Recovering.
Would you have a surgery, honey? Are you sick?
No, a friend of mine that I've been friends with since like we were 10 years old. I went to her house yesterday morning and then we went out last night and I haven't done that in a long time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
She had a
we
good
got
old
back,
time and now
yeah,
she's worn out.
we got back to her house about 3 o'clock this morning and
Oh, Lord.
yeah, well, her daughter has a band, so we're like band groupies, I guess you could say. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's all right, girl.
I bet you had fun.
I needed it because I never go anywhere. So,
Well, that's great that you went out.
It's nice to do something now and then, just to let loose for a little bit, Get your mind clear for a couple hours.
oh, it was clear.
I
I
She
guess,
said,
I guess you could say I had my beer goggles on. So,
oh, Lord.
Pretty foggy this morning, though, wasn't it?
oh yeah, yeah. I didn't want to drive home because it just took all I had to even get out of the bed this morning.
Mm.
I haven't even done that in so long. I don't even know what kind of stuff I would get myself into.
It's fun to go out every now and then.
He said,
Yeah.
"Damn, your mic went real loud for a second, scared the shit out of me." Who you talking to? Me?
I usually go with her about once a month, I guess. So,
Well, that's good. Like I said, you get to get out every now and then. Tutti Frutti, you can ask him that question because he'll tell you a fib.
Rebel showing out in the chat.
Hey, I'm not that close to my mic now. I am.
crackerhead.
Love you too. Make sure you answer that correctly and honestly there, Rebel, to Tutti Frutti.
Oh, she
Hey,
busted.
Rebel and everybody else in the chat.
He answered it correctly. See, I told you it was $3.90 and that was this morning.
Oh, that's still high.
Oh, I know, but I mean it's better than 5 something.
Oh yeah, a lot better.
That's what I'm saying. It's slowly. I mean, it's coming down, but it's slow, real slow. Rebel gonna put you in timeout. You better be nice to her back. Thank you, Mark Keller. You better be nice.
She can still get that frying pan, Rebel.
Yeah, all I have to do is go into the next room and just make sure I could stop my camera and just leave it on sound, and y'all would hear him in the next room.
Yep. Ow. I hit my head.
Rebel says, but have only 2 sips of Dr. Pepper and water or tea the rest of the day, which he does. He's trying to get off Dr. Pepper. He's trying.
Now look, you got this. That stuff's like crack. You got to wean yourself off that stuff.
Okay, then.
Hi.
Hey.
Them caffeine headaches and caffeine withdrawals.
Yes, I know. I went through them the other day.
I know when I started to tell you, you probably need to wean yourself off just for the headache part.
Yeah.
I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, and it's actually not that bad.
Hi, Kimmy Poo.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
My daughter-in-law and my sister told me maybe I ought to do half and half, like half zero and half regular,
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
and just keep weaning myself down.
Well, see, I'm a lot like you. I drink coffee in the morning, and then I'm Coke all day long.
Yeah. And I mean, it was bad. I mean, mine was an addiction. I truly believe that.
Mhm.
And I mean, I just know I got to get myself to where,
I can
I agree
relate.
with
I
you,
get my weight
Lorraine.
dropped.
I'm a two cases a week Coke addict.
Me
Wow.
too, or more.
Yeah, or more.
Oh,
Depends.
honey, Tim Rebel is like a 2 to 3. Well, used to be. He's cut down a lot since his sugar scare or scares. He used to be like 2 to 2 liters a day of Dr. Pepper a day.
Mm.
Mine used to be Dr. Pepper, but then it got to where I don't know, just kind of tasted like syrup to me. Then I went to Coke.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Well, I went to Mountain Dew, and I kept kidney infections. They say those are the worst things you could drink.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, he said he ain't going on insulin. Screw that. He said he is not doing insulin.
Better get them numbers down because he's looking
I,
that
might
way.
not
I'm
have a
trying
choice.
like, oh, you know what? I am trying like hell. I'm trying.
You might not have a choice.
I'm like, babe, water. If you drink your sweet tea, drink your water right behind it. Here's some
Now,
medicine. Let me
what I've been putting in my water, is them Welch's sugar-free lemon packs, the little things that pour in the bottle of water, and that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, he's been drinking a lot of water, but his medicine makes him pee a lot. But they said the reason it makes him pee a lot is because his sugar is so high. It's making him pee his sugar out.
Right.
Right.
But it's making him pee a lot because his sugar is so high.
That's right.
And his body is still getting used to the medicine because his body was used to metformin for like 7 years. And when they switched him, I don't know if he told y'all this or not, but when they switched him basically cold turkey and put him on the new medicine. So when his body was used to metformin for 7-8 years, and then he went cold turkey off metformin, not like weaned off metformin, went cold turkey off metformin and went on the new medicine. It was like his body didn't have any medicine at all for his diabetes except for that shot we take once a week. So it was like, okay, all I have is a shot once a week. I'm just going to let my numbers go crazy.
That's crazy that they did not taper him down off of that. Like, that's bad medical practice.
Yeah, after he's been on it for 7 years, like he was diagnosed with diabetes, which me and him both diabetics. And he was diagnosed almost 8 years ago. And he started with metformin. And he just recently got off metformin because she took him off metformin because she said his A1C rose. So she said that she was going to try him on a different medication, which instead of tapering him, which it was a common mistake because everybody's different, but if you would have gave me a new prescription, I would have started it right away and not paid attention to. I'd just been like, well, you gave me this new medication, I'm going to start it right away. Everybody's different, but you wouldn't really think to taper, like instead of 2,000 milligrams, once in the morning and once at night, you just put me like break it in half or something like that,
There's a medical formula for every medication on how to properly taper a patient down.
Put me
And
up
it
on
is
time.
so
Same
Hold on a minute.
unused.
Hold on a minute.
It's
Hold on a minute. Cheryl,
so
don't
bad.
you sit there. Don't you dare sit there and tell me that I don't know what it's like to be homeless. I was homeless for 8 months, so don't even try that. Somebody block her. I'm done with her. I've watched her the entire show. Block her. I was homeless for 8 months. So don't tell me. I was homeless with my wife and my 2 children and my grandson. So don't sit there and tell me no one knows what it's like to be homeless. I have tried it.
It sucks. Yep.
I'm done with that woman. She comes in here and she's got rude comments. She talks shit because you was late the other night. I'm done with her.
I don't see chat, but whoever said that can piss off.
There's been
Yeah,
plenty.
me and Rebel,
plenty
we
in
say
here
So,
that's
so
been
she's going
homeless.
to sit here and raise my blood pressure. Just, by God, I'll do it.
Annie, you're a mod. Go ahead.
No, don't. I don't want her timed out. I want her gone.
I had blocked her, but then somebody came in behind me and timed it out on
No.
another message, so she can come back now.
Yeah, she can come back and she better apologize. Don't you tell somebody that they don't know. You haven't walked in their shoes, Cheryl.
That's judging somebody. Oh, honey, she's the one that was, hey, paper cut. She's the one that was rude the other day when baby James was sick. And she said, well, why don't she just close her stream out? And I think it was Tutti Frutti or a couple of people said, well, you're just being rude to her baby. The baby is sick, you know? But me and Rebels, we've been homeless several times. And we just recently moved in this house less than a year ago. And we
Because
lived in
she's
a
been
hotel room
timed
for,
out.
what was it, 9 months? Yeah. We cried
Okay,
sometimes.
now there's plenty of people here that's been homeless at least at one time that
That's
I've
right.
seen.
That's right.
Oh,
And
yes, it does.
everybody struggles with money.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah, she was rude that night when baby James was sick and I had to cut it off and then come back in. And she was like, well, why don't you just cut it off? We can't sit here all night.
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't get my blood pressure up.
Yeah,
Don't
his
get
sugar's
up.
already high enough. He don't need his blood pressure boiling, guys.
Rebel, please. Please.
Calm down, babe. Just calm down.
Well,
Have
don't
y'all
come in
blocked
here-
her? That's the best way to end it. Block her.
Don't come in here and tell people that they don't know. She don't know what I've lived through. But I didn't say nothing throughout the whole show of her talking about this and that, and they can't. Come on, people.
Hippie grandma said, why get mad because we can't afford to pay her Wi-Fi?
I mean, most of us do good to pay what we have to pay ourselves.
Exactly.
It says it isn't because she's timed out, Rebel. It wouldn't let me block her before I timed her out either. It says you can't moderate this user. I don't know what that means.
It let me hide her from the channel.
And Markella said, Rebel, it wasn't just you that was getting upset with her. I've tried to be there for that woman. She keeps on saying this channel's a joke and all this crap.
Don't come on it.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to be there for everybody. Like,
I mean, I know Kimmy tried talking to her and she laughed at Kimmy.
I don't know. I'm so sorry, paper cut, honey.
I'm sorry too, paper cut, but honey, let me tell you, you're probably much better without it. I know you get lonely, and I did too at first, but in time it gets better.
Yeah.
Well, honey, we're here for you, and I'm so sorry.
Rebel, you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, that's why I say, and then I've been on this, and I say this all the time. Please don't judge a book by the cover because you have no idea what somebody is going through or is or has went through or is going through. You have no clue. So do not judge. Be kind to people. And I can't stand people that, well, it just kills me the way people treat people when they have no idea what somebody has went through or is currently going through. You have no idea. Do not judge somebody. Be kind to one another. And it just bothers me that somebody wants to sit there and judge. You have no idea what somebody has gone through or has went through or is currently going through. You don't know. You have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people don't air their dirty laundry on the internet.
I don't care to damn air my dirty laundry. I just don't like people telling people that, well, you haven't done this and you haven't done that. You don't know what people have done on there.
Exactly. That's why I said that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying I don't care to air my dirty laundry. Hell, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Well, you and me and Rebel went. I mean, like I said, it took us almost 9 months to find this house that we're in now, because the house that we lived in before got sold underneath us by our landlord because he wanted to retire, and the housing is really bad everywhere. And it took us almost 9 months to find the house that we're in now. And we lived in a motel room for 9 months with our twins and then baby James, and that was very hard. So the people do not judge when y'all have no idea. Don't judge anybody.
Thank you.
That's why I say just try to be there for one another. Don't judge nobody. It's supposed to be a judge-free zone.
And if you are biased and you can't not judge people, this is not the place for you.
Nope.
Personally, it's not my place to judge. There's only one person that's supposed to judge anyway.
That's exactly.
Tennessee.
Rebels. He said he damn sure will cuss somebody out. You come in my chat, in mine or his, and judge somebody, because he damn sure cuss somebody out, is what he said.
I don't judge anybody, because as bad as my life has been, I know there's somebody out there that's had it a whole lot worse than me.
And until you walk that person's shoes, you have no idea.
You're exactly right.
Oh, I was trying to, Markella. I was like, because she come in here before much earlier today. I don't even know if y'all even seen the comment, but she come in and she said, "Hey, Corvette girl, good to see you, honey. When you come in, please hit that like and subscribe." If you
Markella, if you want to say something in here and someone's being rude, don't bite that tongue. Bite that ass.
Exactly.
Say it. Honey, there's no judgment here, Corvette girl, honey. I hope that you're doing okay, and I pray for you and your family. And I hope, like I said, I understand. And I hope that y'all are okay. You and your family are okay. And I hope that y'all, you get things together better. And like I said, you're new in here, but if you need anybody to talk to, I'm here for you, sweetheart. And I'm glad that you're in here with us, and it's good to see you.
Let me say this. I sit here and watch Dumpling. I sit here and watch Kimmy Poo. I sit here and watch a bunch of others. I can't remember all the names right now. Try and help that woman. And she says, well, they don't do that here. So, so in your town, just the one that you're in, just your town, they help nobody. Move. That's ridiculous.
Oh, you didn't upset me, Markella, honey. You're good. That's why I have mods. I can't see everything because I try to be there for everybody. So that's why y'all got my back. That's why I have mods. Y'all got me.
And that bullshit she needs to get off panel. I'm here.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Becca,
Hello.
Dave just wanted Becca that night, so I couldn't do nothing with him. He wanted his nana.
Hey, Tina.
Hi, you guys.
Well, and then when she did get on panel and everybody was coming up, she would never come up on the panel and talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I try to be there for each and every, and we're like a family here. So if I can't be there for I try to be there for everybody. But then I seen, Kimmy Poo was trying to help her. A lot of people in chat, what I seen was trying to help her, and she
blocked.
like, it just kills me because we try to help each other, and she, like I said, she started on me, and even Rebel seen it. Right when I first started, when I first set up my stream today at like 1 o'clock.
Are you
Said
guys
that there's
talking
no
about
in this channel, and I'm like,
Cheryl?
okay.
This is Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's
she
just
come in
like
there.
anything. That's
Yeah,
like
I
anything.
tried.
You got to want to help yourself. You can't
I
expect
tried to be
somebody to help
nice
you and
too.
do
You
everything
know, I
for
tried
you.
to be nice too after.
Well, when people didn't want to help her the way she wanted to help, she come in and said, "Well, people just don't know what it's like to be homeless." Fuck you, bitch! I know what it's like to be homeless.
Yeah.
Sucks. It
I was
sucks.
homeless for 8 months with 2 kids and a wife and a grandson.
Yeah.
Don't
I
tell me
don't.
you can make it. I'm a sick man myself.
I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
what she really expected. You know, I was reading back her chats. You know, when the stream was ending, and she comes in angry, and she states she's bipolar and doesn't have a relationship with her daughter or friends. And I feel sorry for her, but you know, your life is what you make it. Period.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
well, you know what I mean. Not what you make it, but what you know, I could sit here and wallow in my situation, and you know, but I'm not going to. You know,
You
I
either
was
try to make
massive.
it better for yourself. You don't expect somebody to come in and make your life better for you.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
you got to want
Well,
it better.
and like I told her, you have to wake up and choose happiness. It's
that's what I mean
is
by
Exactly.
make your
a
life what you want to make it. Exactly,
happiness
exactly.
is a choice, and you have to be grateful for even the smallest things, and that
Mm-hmm.
always lifts me up. Well, she laughed at me.
Mm.
Okay, and then she tells everybody, "Well, I got a TV and it's wireless. It's the coolest TV I've seen." Then sell that motherfucker and pay one of your bills.
Well, just like they
Right.
said, if she lives like, I mean, Markella said, hold on 1 minute. But she said, but did you all catch it when she said that she was living in a mental facility? So tell me, what bills does she have to pay?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably anything extra besides necessities like internet, phone.
I kind of thought she was
Hey,
mocking me,
Kristen.
but I didn't want to say
Hey, Becca.
anything.
Yeah.
Kimmy.
Yes.
Honey, I hope you didn't get the wrong idea, honey. I wanted you to know I appreciate you. If y'all don't know, I was in a really bad place in the last couple of weeks. For a month I didn't have my medication. My son decided I can't see my grandkids anymore. My other son wasn't able to come and visit because of problems at the group home. And if it wasn't for Kimmy, I swear, y'all, I don't know what I would do. And that's what made me mad about this Cheryl, because I was trying to. Kimmy is the most patient person in the world. I'm telling you, the girl's a saint. Because if it was not for her, I don't even know what I would have done. And I was out of my head. I really was. And she talked me down and talked me through a lot of stuff. So, Kimmy, I appreciate you so much, honey. And I just love you to pieces. And I want you to know that. And I want everyone else to know that.
Thank you. I love you too.
Kimmy
She
Poo
is a
has,
good
Kimmy
woman.
Poo has to be a saint putting up with dumpling.
That's true, too.
Dumpling's easy.
Oh, okay.
You just have
But
to roll with dumpling.
I don't like no one coming in here and disrespecting Becca, Rebel, Kimmy, Dumpling. I don't like disrespecting anyone. And I don't go for that. I mean, because I know what it's like. I can't deal with it.
Yeah,
Lorraine,
but
we
don't
love
come in
you.
here and won't help either, and then refuse every arm that's extended to you at the same time.
That's
You
why I
know.
try to put the resources out there. I mean, if anybody's willing, to get the help, which, I mean, I
Right.
tried to, because she said, like yesterday, I think it was yesterday that she said, well, I have no friends or family. Nobody sends me a friend request. And I'm like, well, put your name out there and I'll send you a friend request. And she never did. Like, Well, don't get mad at us if we don't send you a friend request. You don't put your stuff out there. I mean,
To have a friend, you have to be a friend.
exactly. But I was like,
Exactly.
you can't get mad at us. You're not really. You're just in here kind of. So I'll put penny in my Cash App. You're in here bitching. I'm sorry, but I'm
You put
sorry.
Hi,
what in?
Kristen.
Say that again, Becky.
Hi, Tennessee.
You're in here bitching,
Who?
Cheryl.
No, you put what in your Cash App and then you're bitching.
I said $1 or a penny.
It's okay, Mama P.I. You're
Oh,
forgiven
Mama
this time.
P.I. is madder than a hornet.
Yeah, she's mad.
Well,
She is mad.
but she's right, y'all. We spent
Exactly.
hours trying to raise money for somebody to go get their grandchild, and then somebody comes in here, cocked to the pissed off position. Excuse me,
You're fine.
and
Wait a
then
minute. What did you just say?
God.
Rebel. Rebel. You heard right. You heard right.
That's shocking.
I love you, Kimmy. I love you,
That's
Kimmy.
shocking coming from Kimmy, I swear.
Well, it upset me,
I love you
that
so much, Kimmy.
you
I'm
come
glad I
in
listened.
asking for money for your Wi-Fi. It's like, what? I don't know. It just,
I'm glad
I'm
I
sorry.
listened to you.
I apologize.
And then
No,
she
don't
said,
you hold on. Don't you apologize for being right.
That's right.
"You're good, honey." But yeah,
Yeah,
because
Marcella said swear jar closed for tonight.
when I said something about if you would like to donate to my stream, it's not required but much appreciated. I said, I finally got my PayPal and my Cash App, and she said, "In Canada, we don't have Cash App or PayPal. I'm broke." I thought Cash App and PayPal is everywhere.
It actually
You're
isn't.
you're
I
right,
found
Mama.
out
Yeah.
Australia does not have Cash App or Venmo, but
No.
they have PayPal.
But still, I was just like,
But
okay. I mean, like I wasn't pinpointing to. I was just saying in general, if you wanted to, you don't got to.
right, we
You know what I
know
mean?
that. But she just came in hot, and she does that, and I'm sorry. I hate it for her, but sometimes you gotta look inside yourself and work on it,
I
Yeah,
agree.
Markella was
That's
hitting up
the
my
same thing.
messenger.
That's the same advice Kimmy gave me last week. And I did. And I'm doing so much better, Kimmy.
Darcy
I'm
said,
glad.
I told a certain somebody that if he didn't start treating me right, I was going to move to Florida.
Darcy said in Canada all we have is PayPal.
Okay.
It's obvious to me that this lady needs more help than anybody can give her here.
All right, I will say this.
You know?
What this lady needs is to stop being a con artist.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like if she's all bipolar and really has anger issues and whatnot, just coming in here and trying to get everyone to sort of do and be for her isn't going to cut it. It's just not.
Exactly, Corvette girl. Doesn't want help. She wants a handout. I agree.
And maybe she needs to try to focus on one thing, like fix her relationship with her daughter. I don't know anything about it and I don't know her, but maybe that could be her focus.
But what I'm gonna say is, and I'm glad you're saying that, Tina, because it shows that you've got a heart. But this woman could be a con artist just saying that shit. I mean, hell, I could come on here and say, hell, I'm homeless. You know better than that. I'm sitting in a house.
Yeah.
And for all we know, she could be living in a house with 9 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and
Oh, see, now I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was she asking everyone for money or something?
She
About her
didn't.
Wi-Fi, her internet.
She didn't straight out ask it. She was just saying she had bad Wi-Fi, she had bad internet. Yet she's got a TV that's wireless.
Yeah.
And it's just little things that she said.
Then she told somebody, she said, I like soup.
yeah, because I offered to send
Just
Kristen
like-
because I make homemade soap and I offered Kristen I'd send her some. I I don't know her situation, but I make it and I send it mainly to the domestic violence shelters is where I send it. And I offered to
that's
send it to
nice.
her, and she's put in there that she likes soap. Thought, well, okay,
I
I'll
I
send
don't
you
think it
some
was her.
too if you
I
want.
don't think it was her mama Pi.
No, because I had said like that because it's a deep thing, but basically my husband doesn't take me anywhere to do anything. He's just kind of he's got PTSD, he's got issues. Anyway, so my mom had sent me money and I finally went out and got some things for myself. I usually don't do that. And then um Tennessee offered to send me the soap, which I appreciate so much. I love homemade soap. But um then she was like she said something kind of naughty about that and I was just like, lady, oh my god. I've been in a DV shelter, homeless to DV shelter, um, so don't tell me what it's like.
Right.
I was homeless out of a DV shelter because my son has major issues and behavioral problems, and he was loud and he's autistic, and they basically couldn't let him stay there because he was disruptive.
Well, just like Deanna said, she might not even have a daughter. She might just said that. I mean, we don't know,
I
Or she
mean, she
could have just
just
been one of them
started
crazy
coming
trolls.
in here because I haven't seen her in any other chats.
She's been in here before.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
know that just in here, I haven't seen her anywhere else.
I've stopped going to all the other chats except for these ones that Rebel
Good.
and Becca do, and that's it.
Markella says no, she has a daughter because I looked her up on Facebook. Yes, thank you, Markella.
Markella's a detective.
It,
I love it. I love her. She's so sweet.
Hey, Rebel, I
Yeah.
just found some paperwork. I don't really go on Facebook and all of that, and I don't really email as as
I'll be
Becca
right back,
can,
guys. I'm gonna get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
I'm
okay.
listening.
as Becca can see. But I was on a panel, and I can't remember where now. I'm telling you the truth. Yo, Maine girl really wants to come back here, and
Sorry. Sorry.
okay, she didn't
I
know.
know. I know, but she knows what she done.
She really doesn't, like to the
Yes, she
point
does.
where I said I
She
would talk
does.
to you.
She
Yes,
does.
She
she
does.
does.
She
She
knows.
really does, because she
Yes.
said
Oh
she
yeah.
was blocked and whatever, and she doesn't know why.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
That's too bad. You wouldn't give her another chance. It was that bad.
ooh,
She wants
No,
to come back.
I'm sorry.
All
yeah.
right.
I thank you for asking, Otina, and I appreciate that. But she knows what she done. She's going to tell you she don't, but she does.
Okay.
I'm not being mean towards you. I'm just, you know, she knows.
No, I know. I know.
But this lady, she has nothing on her Facebook at all.
See,
Which
that's what's so weird. I mean, she just started coming in this panel in
She
our
was
chat.
in here when Becca first started, but she hadn't been back.
Oh, okay.
She has no friends. One picture, which is the picture she had on her thing. I can't see shit on this woman. The last post she had was in September 2017 that said, "Stop sending me friends requests."
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, there you go. She's had long ongoing issues and problems.
Yeah, there's something about that.
Kimmy Poo, somebody was calling for you today.
oh, my friend.
Your friend.
I have a bird friend. Her husband came home from work one day and I think she was in another room on the other side of the house, and he came in and said, "Who is Kimmy Poo?" And she said, my friend. And he's like, huh. The bird was saying Kimmy Poo.
That's so funny.
I remember that.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys, the entire case, I mean, I missed the whole first hour and 47 minutes of the show, and the notification came up and all of that. I was in the middle of, we had nice taco dinner, and we even had cheesecake with strawberries, and my son,
Oh,
yeah, he's gained he lost 25 pounds on the keto. I've said that before, a year and a half ago. He kept it off for a year, and now he's 7 pounds away from gaining it all back. And he feels sick and miserable every day. So we're getting on that tomorrow. We splurged today. So, it's 3 hours earlier here. So, when it's 10 your time, it's 7 here. But so I was getting dessert and things like that. So the whole Pickler thing, you probably don't want to talk all about it again. But is there a quick reason why? Did he leave a note even?
They didn't say.
Oh,
Well, I think since it's so early, they're not going to release a whole lot of information
oh,
yet.
okay. Did it happen like 2 days ago? Like really
Friday,
recent, right? Do they have children together?
Friday.
No children.
I don't think they
no.
had any children.
I looked it all up. No children.
And
She
trust me,
doesn't.
when Kimmy says she looks something up, she looks it up.
She looks it
No, I
up.
think it was just talking about that they had fur babies. They just had fur babies.
All right. She has an amazing voice. I've only heard her sing once, but it was amazing.
Oh yeah, she's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Yes,
sing.
she does.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just sad that people resort to that.
See, and I won't say this. So, see, money's not everything in this world.
That's right.
Exactly.
No.
Because they had money. One of the greatest comedians I ever listened to had money, but he unalived himself, which was Robin Williams.
Oh, I loved him.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
I love Robin
And
Williams.
he tried to make everybody else happy and laugh, and look where he was at the whole time.
It blows my mind because when they said that he committed suicide, I was like, what? It's like he's like the funniest man ever. He doesn't even seem like he suffers. See, you guys just don't know what somebody's going through. You have no idea. They cut that, like a lot of people say, that from experience, because I suffer with a lot, and Rebel knows. They say, well, Becky, you don't seem like you suffer with what you say that you have. Well, y'all really don't know what you really don't know. Just because somebody they don't seem like they suffer with it, y'all, doesn't mean that they truly don't suffer with it. Robin Williams was the funniest guys ever. I loved him. In all his movies, he was hilarious. But deep down inside, like at home, you really don't know what he suffered with. And that's what's so sad about it. That's why I try to say the importance of, being there for people, because you never know what somebody's going through. You just never know what somebody's going through, and they might need, somebody to talk to. And that's why I try to tell the importance of, I'm there for each and every one of you guys wholeheartedly. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm there for y'all, because you just never know.
And it's really
what
sad
somebody's
because
going
I don't
through.
think a lot of people talk about what's bothering them because they don't want to be judged, because everybody's so judgy,
Yeah, but
And
that's what
it's
I'm
sad.
saying. I've been there for actually several of y'all, and I haven't, I don't judge because I've been judged in it, and it sucks. And you can ask Rebel. I've cried on him many times. I've tried it. I'm toughening up, but I've cried on him many a times because, people are very cruel, and they're
Yes.
very mean, and they say mean
Mhm.
things, and it really bothers people.
That's
it
when
really
they punch them in the mouth.
does.
And it's also like humiliation. You feel humiliated
Yep.
when you talk about it. You feel like, do I even deserve to get help, or do I deserve to burden somebody else with my problems? And I've said that many a times. Kimmy will attest to it. I'm like, I don't
Or
want to bother
or
you with
just
this, but you know,
Mhm.
right, or just deal with it
because
on your own and be quiet
yeah,
and go
it's
on. You know.
because society makes you feel ashamed and embarrassed when you
Mhm.
have,
Exactly. Yep.
depression or any anything. But yeah.
Yeah, and so many people have it and are opening up about it, and but what my son struggles with one of the main things is he says to me, and he's 27, why has God given this to me? Why do I have this? And it's really hard, you guys. I just say to him, Parker, I say different things. I say, why are there these church going people on their way to a revival in the whole van? I say things like that. I say, just keep praying. I said it's like when your father's sister prayed for years that her brother would quit smoking, and it took 4 years, but now why is he smoking again? Why? We don't always know the answer why, but I try to tell him he has a purpose in life, but he really doesn't feel like he does, you guys. And I don't blame him, and that's why I'm able to excuse, for lack of a better word, um, Darren breaking up with me. I met him at AA 8 years ago, and during COVID, I was so petrified. I only saw him like once every 2 months. He was that patient with me. I never dared say the word love. I said, I'm falling in like with you the third year. We both had commitment issues. And to find out that there's a younger coworker at his job, like I'd rather him just break up with me, but to know there's someone else he's interested in after so many years, it's like, and then he wanted to tell me in person, but I'm a woman, right? And I could sense he wasn't really, he was kind of distancy on the phone. There was no I love you, I miss you stuff. And then I said, what's going on? Is something wrong? And then he lied. I mean, he did his sarcasm. No, don't worry. And then I'm like, I think there is. Well, I'll tell you in person. And then I said, is it about us? And I'm telling you guys, not in a million years did I think it was. Not in a million years. Because he knows what I've been through with Shaylin's dad. And I know he was cheated on by his ex-wife. But anyway, then he's like, yeah. And I didn't even believe him. I said, no, you're joking. He just gave me candy and a big bear and all that, and we talk things out. And he was coming over each week for supper, and he got close to my kids, and everything got more intense. But I think what happened was, and I don't blame my son, but he got to see, right, with his own eyes, the sort of debilitating situation my son is in, and that he'll always need me. If not me, his dad or a home. And I think it kind of scared him. But then I got out of him, that a coworker just walked up to him 2 weeks ago and said he was gorgeous. And I'm like, he's 54. I'm like, what? You said, but then he said she was pretty. And then they kissed once. And the thing is, I'm literally looking, because I've been through this stuff before. If I can help anyone that's younger, you have to find the bright spots in these really dark times. Mine is, at least he told me before it went any further, because he didn't even go have a soda or anything for 10 years with a gal before he met me. And I feel like he said he wants more. And I can't give that. But he's never said it before. So he just breaks up with me to experience another woman at work. And then I started thinking, so I had to explain this to my daughter. And she's like, well, I don't think it's fair. And I said, but Shaylin, he, maybe he didn't want to marry me, but he does want to marry someday. Or maybe, so it's not justifying the behavior. Once I stopped bawling and I could see through my eyes and the sort of shock was over, and now I'm kind of stunned. And then I was angry a little bit, and then we talked a little more, and now I'm okay and I'm at peace. It's like, at least he didn't cheat with her, right? Behind my back and then tell me. We tried to have real good open communication, and we did, except for the part that he kissed her at his job. And I'm blurting all this out because other people are going to go through it. Other people have. And it's got to be my age and the fact that I lived through this kind of thing with Shaylin's dad 15 years ago. I mean, it's very strange. I think possibly YouTube has a little bit to do with it. I finally opened up and showed him what I do. And he was taking these small little semi-funny digs that I'm on YouTube too much and blah, blah, blah. And maybe he got a little jealous, I don't know, of my time on YouTube. And he'll never see this. He doesn't even like true crime. So then that got me to thinking, well, I really do. And I'm into YouTube, and he hates the news. And what do we have in common, right? He and I don't have much in common. He golfs. I haven't since I was 17. I've hinted I want to go, but I don't even have time. I can't leave here more than an hour. And if I do end up going to Iowa to see my mom, my son's got to go stay with a friend or an alcoholic father. And I'd rather him be with his friend, but I don't know what's going to happen. So, I mean, it's like life is so unpredictable. And I'm glad you guys are here, that I can just open up because I don't have anybody.
Honey, we're here for you, and we love you, and we're here for you wholeheartedly, honey.
I mean, I know lots of people's parents die, but I just wish I had my mom nearby. And I have girlfriends around here in this apartment complex, but once I start texting or hanging out, then they want it all the time, and I don't have the energy anymore. And I think it's my heart medication and being on YouTube. I'm pretty consumed with this and my son to take care of. And I brought over 4 bags of food to my daughter this morning, and her hair is a really pretty blue now, and she's happy. And that's important. That's what's important.
Right.
But it's like I have all these teddy bears lined up on my windowsill. They're in a lot of the chats. I took them all down. My perfume I just got from him. No one's ever bought me a $70 perfume. Like, it's not hundreds like some people. The necklace, I can't keep that stuff. And then he said he wanted it all back. I said, no. What are you going to do? Give it to her? I mean, but guess what? I haven't thrown it away yet. It's all in a bag in my daughter's room. And it's not to be spiteful. It's that I don't want the reminders, right? I don't want to come across the emojis in my phone or pictures. So I deleted them all. And it's just, I'm stunned. I'm so stunned, you guys. I'm just stunned. I'm so stunned. I can't even stop saying stunned. It's like the only time I can get my mind off this is when I'm on YouTube, and look at me blabbing away about it.
You're fine, honey. That's what we're here for. We're listening to you. We're here for you, honey.
I mean, 8 years is a long time, you guys. Jesus. And I was with 8 years, 3 weeks shy of 8 years with my daughter's dad. And then before that, 8 years with my son's dad. So I've been with 3 men in 24 years. Maybe that's a lot to some people. I don't think so. I don't bar hop. I don't mess around. I don't, I had my fun in my 20s. We'll just say that. And I did. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. That song, Looking for
That's
Yeah.
a
Love.
good song, though.
All the
That's a good
wrong
song, though.
looking for love in too many faces.
Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Well, we're here for you, Tina. And like I said, just give yourself some time, sweetheart.
Yeah, I
It's
need some
it's fresh.
time.
It's new. It's gonna take some
Everything's
time.
happening at once, you guys. My daughter moves out 10 days ago. That's what I said to him as I was bawling and screaming at the same, yelling. Like, not yelling, but just venting. I'm like, geez, my daughter leaves 10 days ago. My son has issues. Now you're close to my kids. You gave them Christmas gifts. You're around a lot more. Why now? I'm just like, why? But I've learned in life that everything happens for a reason, and I just don't know what this is. I don't know. It's weird.
But ain't it better to find out now than 20 years down
Yeah.
the road and do it?
Yeah, absolutely. Or if he was, messing around with her and then he tells me, right? Crap like that. People have it a lot worse. And this workplace, you're around the person every day. He's been around her for a year. And then things just opened up verbally with him 2 weeks ago. And I believe it. I do believe it was because he didn't volunteer things, but when I asked him, he was honest. And that's because I told him even from the beginning, But yeah, things could be worse. I really feel for these women that are married with their kids and they're young, right? And they think everything's perfect, but they're having a few issues at home, not even that bad. And then the husband or wife at the workplace, right, shares that. Oh, this is happening at home. Then the bonding starts. I saw on Dr. Phil, the bonding starts. And as soon as that bonding starts, it's almost like cheating because when you're building a bond and confiding and then falling for the other person, you don't even have to be physical yet for it to be considered cheating. Anyway, I used to watch that show a lot. I stopped.
All right, guys, 43 likes and 44 watching. Y'all get that one more like up for Becca. Well, see, I wouldn't do that to Becca. I wouldn't cheat on her with anybody at work because I don't like kissing a beard.
You don't like what? What did he say?
You don't like kissing a beard.
It took me a minute.
Oh, my Lord. Listen to him.
What's
I
Oliver?
know he didn't say that.
Yeah, even women there have beards.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Gee.
Good Lord.
Yeah, after menopause, they sure do.
Hey, and my poor mama, when my mom passed away, my mom, she would always pluck her 3 little hairs that she had on her chin.
Oh.
Yeah, and
She would.
Becca wanted to stick something in there besides the jar of peanut butter that was first thrown at her. So Becca went and got her some tweezers to put in the coffin with her and said, I hope Mama's shaving right about now.
And I wrote her a 18-page letter, front and back.
Yes.
Wow.
If y'all need any good letters written, I got you. I am a writer like nobody's business. I love to write. Ask Rebel. He knows.
6 straight months every day. Ask her how many I wrote her back.
10.
Maybe. In 6 months, probably about 12, if that.
That's nice, though.
You know how many letters he got? In 6 months, he got 180 letters, not counting cards for birthdays, anniversaries, just special occasions, Christmas, all that. And then it wasn't a single page letter. It was like at least 10 to 18 pages a day, front and back. I gave him something to read while he was locked up, period.
Wow.
I love to write. That's one thing I love to do is write.
Wow.
They just brought the mail back to me and said, "Here, hand this shit out."
And his envelope was like this thick. He got mad one day. He said, "Where in the hell is my leather?" I said, "I don't know. I sent it to you." And it got stuck in the freaking door. And he was madder than hell, thinking I didn't write him.
Oh gosh, that's.
Ah.
I bet some of the other inmates were kind of jealous, huh, Rebel?
So, yeah.
All the mail you got.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they was mad. He said they were so jealous because I get a letter every day and they're all ladies maybe write them once a week, if that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they're just like, here, Allison, here.
Is that Kimmy Pooh snoring?
Nope, I'm muted.
It's not me.
Lorraine's wide awake tonight. She owes me a Coke anyways. That's why she needs my address. Because me and her was.
She got our address 17 times and all them Facebook messages, and there's 2 on.
I'll send it to her too from my messenger.
And on your text number, it's on there twice. Who fell out?
Evie.
You guys, is she gone to get her? Something came up on one of the YouTube. Someone put a channel up or something. Go get Evie.
I think it was Juju, I believe.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah,
is
she's
she gone?
going.
You have a good night too, Evie, honey. It's good to see you. You
She's
take care of
going
your house, sweetie.
She's going to get her. I think they leave on, what'd she tell me, Tuesday or something?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, why is she so sad then if she knows she's going to go get her? Is it there? She's afraid she's not going to get her? She's afraid she's going to run
Oh,
with
she
her?
was here earlier. I can't
It's a
speak
bad
on it.
situation.
Yeah, I can't speak
Oh.
on it too much,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
it's a hard situation.
Yeah, I know she's has, authorities helping her and all that. That's why, because she said that on here.
My potassium level's okay.
As far as we know.
My last check, it was okay.
Rebel, I'm really concerned. That's really high on.
Those are my regular things. It's just where I've been drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Uh-huh.
My regular numbers go between anywhere from 2 to 3.
If you guys can afford Zevia, you should get some Zevia. I mean, if you can afford it. It's definitely, at least here, twice as much as a regular soda, but it's just, it's Zevia tea extract leaf.
If I can't have soda, I'll just drink water and tea.
Now the doctor told him to get the cinnamon vitamins, and it seems like, because he's been taking them ever since he got them, and it seems like that it's helping him spike wise, because he hasn't been close to 600 since he started the cinnamon vitamin. So it is helping him with spikes. So that I think that's a good in the right direction. We just got to keep the numbers down.
Rebel, what's your A1C?
Yeah.
Last time we checked, it was a 9.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I have been down to 5.
Mine is a 6.7.
What is it supposed to be, you guys?
They want it below a 6 or below a 7. Below a 7, you're still a diabetic, but your numbers are lower.
Mm.
Mine's a 6.7. I'm still a diabetic because they say if I go off my diabetes medicine, then my A1C would rise. So they keep me on my medicine, and it levelizes my A1C and my number.
I've done cut out potatoes. I've done cut out bread. The only thing I'm eating is chicken and rice.
Yeah, every day.
Rice is bad too.
Well, he ate chicken and rice tonight. Last night he ate chicken and green beans, and he's eating small portions, like a spoonful.
Mm-hmm.
He's cutting out a lot. He's like, I'm starving myself to death.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm right there with you, Rebel. Trust me.
I done lost 75 pounds in 2 days.
Listen,
Yeah.
he said,
Yes.
I was starved
Starting
today.
tomorrow, Parker's going to have 2 fried eggs. I said, you can have 8 pieces of bacon if you want. Just can't have toast. You can have 4
Oh.
eggs if you want. And then for
Oh.
lunch, he'll have 2 tortillas with turkey and cheese. And then for dinner, it'll be like broccoli and some kind of vegetable. No sugar, keep it going, and just the pounds fall off. Like they literally do. They burn off.
Well, y'all say a prayer for me before I forget, and I will forget. I have a procedure, and it's scaring me half to death, and I hope that maybe y'all have had it because I'm really, really petrified. Really, really, really petrified. I have a procedure Wednesday on the 22nd. They have to go and take a because I get choked easy. They have to take a camera down my throat, and I have acid reflux real bad, and look at the top part of my stomach and either stretch my esophagus or see what's going on. And I've never had it done, and I'm scared to death. I'm really petrified, guys. And that's this
It
Wednesday.
doesn't
I've
hurt.
had it done.
No.
You'll be fine.
I'm
I've had it
scared.
done.
I'm
They
really
even took a biopsy at the top of my the bottom of my esophagus. They took a biopsy, and of course everything was fine. But no, they put you like in a twilight, and it's nothing. I promise.
I'm really
Yeah.
Yeah,
petrified
you
though
won't
because they
even know
said
what happened.
because I said, I want to be awake, and they said you don't want to be awake, and you have to be put to sleep. And I'm like, I don't want to be put to sleep. They said you want to be put to sleep. We got to put something down your throat. You want to be put to sleep. You gonna gag. I'm like, okay. And,
I mean,
and
That's what my
Rebel's
son's
worried.
had it.
Guys, Rebel's worried sick because he's never been put to sleep. He's worried sick about me.
You'll be fine.
What?
My
Yeah,
son's
I
had
mean,
it
you're
since
not
we were
Like
going
45
under
minutes.
like major surgery under. You're just like Kimmy Poo says, it's like twilight. It's like you're asleep, but it's not real deep. It's nothing like that.
It
Right.
just makes me nervous because I get choked. I can't take pills. You can ask Rebel this. I can't take pills like a normal person. You know how like you give medicine to a dog, like you have to drop it in the back of their throat and close their mouth. Well, when I take medicine, it doesn't matter if it's big, little pill, whatever. Any kind of medicine that I take, I have to open my mouth and drop it in the back of my throat, or it comes out. I've been like that my whole entire life, and I get choked on food real easy. So they're thinking either it's my acid reflux because I take a stomach pill for acid reflux, or my esophagus needs stretched. So I'm just
Yeah.
nervous because I've never had it done. I'm
My
just
son's
nervous.
had it done.
It
He's
don't
had
hurt.
it's called a pyloroplasty, and he's also had a fundoplication. The fundoplication is the one at the top. His was like that at the top, and then at the bottom, the muscle that opens up into your intestines, his never opened, and the one at the top stayed open, so he was constantly throwing up. So he's had surgeries on his throat, and he was fine afterward. And Kimmy's had it, and Lorraine, you'll be
Yeah.
fine, honey. I promise
I
you.
think they called it an endoscopy or something like.
Endoscopic, yeah,
It's endoscopy.
yeah.
They said there's two. That one goes up your rear end, which I'm not getting right, and then one goes down your throat.
Yeah, I've had them both. I've had them both, and I never knew anything when I woke up.
No.
Yeah, I've had them both.
Yeah, they said that I have to be there at 11:30 Wednesday morning, and my procedure's at 12:30. And they said because you have to have an hour for prep or however whatever that is, an hour for prep. And they said when I go in, it's not even 30 minutes, and I'm out.
Right.
It's not
As soon as you
long.
wake up, you're out the door.
They said it's not long, but I mean I'm nervous because the last time I got put to sleep or under or anything like that was 12 years ago when I had Tyler and Trinity, and when I had my gallbladder removed right after. So
Well,
I'm
wait.
just nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
When they
Look,
put you to sleep for your gallbladder, it's nothing like they're going to do Wednesday.
you
We'll
said
be
you're
praying
going
for
for
you
your
either
throat,
way.
right? Babe, you said you're going for your throat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say you're going to lube your butt up?
I said
I know he did not. I know he did
I
not.
said there's 2 cameras. There's one that
What are
can
they
go
gonna do? Go the long way around?
up your throat. I'm not going up the one up my booty.
Oh, okay.
Lord have mercy.
No, that's one you need. It's a colonoscopy, and I'll schedule you one.
No. No.
Yeah, I had one when I'm 50 and now it's due. And I know exactly what to expect. And for me, the last one was nothing. I didn't feel anything. I just looked up at the camera. They were super, super nice and gentle and all that. It's just drinking the stuff, right? But luckily,
Yes.
you can add, at least here, because it's different places. You can have a hard boiled egg, blah, blah, blah. I don't eat anything. I don't even have an egg. But drinking that barium or whatever, at least you get to add Crystal Light, at least here. So, but it's strong and it's, oh my gosh. And I'm putting it off. I put it off now since November. Okay. We're almost
I'm
in
not
February.
gonna have another one
Well,
done.
see where I go, I pay an extra $100, and they clean me up right before my procedure, and I don't have to do any of that night before.
What? How did they
They
do
do
that?
it when I get there.
Well, I'll do
They do
that.
it.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
wait a
they
minute. You
clean
got to
you
drink a
up?
leaf?
It's a little extra, but
Yes, sir,
Oh,
you do.
well, I don't
oh
have
yeah.
to.
Barium.
You do, but I don't. I actually pay extra, and they clean me out right before the procedure, so I don't have to drink any of it.
Well, I'd rather do that. Shoot, I'll save 100 from my trust fund to do that. Or
My mama said
Kind of
that
like they
stuff you
stick a
gotta drink
vacuum up you when they
nasty.
suck it all out, but you don't feel it.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask
I
them
don't
about
drink
that.
drink it. Mm-mm. I'll pay the extra money.
Yeah, I will
No.
too then.
No one's ever told me.
Well worth the money.
Mm-hmm. But I can't.
Listen to Penny. She said my butt's a virgin and gonna stay a virgin until I'm gone.
Well, that's what I thought, that you guys, but my best friend whose daughter passed away, from diabetes the other day, her best friend from high school put it off at 50, and at 54 died from having polyps down there. And when I heard that, that's when I got it done.
Look what Tutti Frutti said.
What did she say?
You ain't right.
I can't see it, but
I can't see the chat.
She said, I need a good cleaning out. My husband says my ass is rotten.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Rebel, no, you cannot pay an extra $100 to have them switch the cameras on back up.
I'll pay $200.
So they use the
Reverend,
booty.
you
So
better
they
be nice.
use the booty camera in her throat.
Well,
You better
I'm
be
gonna
nice. She's your nurse.
call tomorrow, you guys, and I'm gonna say, look, in Tennessee, they clean you out first. Can I be cleaned out first and pay for that? They better have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
let
if
me
they gonna
look it up. I'll tell you what it's called.
If they're gonna clean it out, they're
Right.
gonna have to take me to a damn car wash.
I'm gonna look it up. Real quick.
Mm. All right.
Oh my Lord, the stuff we come up with. Oh my Lord.
Yeah,
Well, you just won't
Rebel be dragging his butt on the ground like a puppy. They
Yeah.
drag their butts.
Listen, I don't have a tattoo there. There's nothing been up there. There's nothing gonna go up there. I'm good.
Right. I hear you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But just trust me, your insurance is gonna want you to do it.
When I went to jail, nothing went up there. Nothing's going up there anyway.
wow.
See you later said I didn't even have an ass until I got married. Me either.
Funny.
See you later, said Scooter Rebel.
Boot scooting boogie.
Yeah, I sure couldn't last in jail for 6 months. I maybe a week. but I'd be sitting in the corner, probably shaking the whole time, and then that would make
Do
me
you,
look
do you like your showers?
vulnerable. I prefer those over baths. So yeah, but
Well, you don't get a bath in jail, and you get a
no, I
shower
know.
every morning, and it's cold water.
In front of everybody.
Every
Yeah.
single jail, the water's cold. Really?
Yeah.
Babe,
Yeah.
Deanna said you want in someone's biatch.
Nope. I
He
worked
said
in the kitchen. They were
you
my
put
bitches if they wanted good food.
you lost a buttload of weight in there. Eating grilled chicken
That's all I ate was grilled chicken for 6 months.
and lost 60 pounds.
Wow.
And did not even have the first inkling to have a cigarette, even though there were cigarettes in there. I didn't even want it.
Wow.
The day I walked out the door, I lit up a cigarette.
As soon as he hugged me and smelled it on me, babe, give me a cigarette and a Mountain Dew.
Wow. Why do you think you didn't want one in jail, Rebel? Like, why?
Because they only had them like once a week or something.
And the
Oh,
way that they brought him in the jail, he definitely didn't want him that way.
Yeah,
yeah.
they muled them in.
Was there
They call 'em-
anybody,
they
Rebel?
colonoscopy. Yeah, them in.
What's it called?
Colonoscopy.
The colonoscopy way.
Oh, I thought she was telling me what that thing was called when you get
And what
clean.
was
No,
you
that's
going
how
to
they
ask
get
me?
cigarettes in jail.
What was you going to ask me, Tina?
Was there anybody in there? I mean, well, maybe you were all thin back then, but if you weren't, was there anybody sort of bigger and tougher, or they thought they were than you, that tried to mess with you? Is there
No.
even one person in 6 months that tried to mess with you?
No.
Well, that's wonderful.
Because I'd have put him in the damn bars. No, you can't smoke in prison. Prison, you probably can. I don't know. But jails, you can't. Rocket Queen.
Okay, yeah, you were in jail, not prison. That would be maybe.
Well, now I had a nephew that done 13 years that I don't think he ever had anybody mess with him.
Wow. I've watched that. Have you, ladies? So probably a lot of you. What's that called? 99 Days In, or what's that called?
60 days, 90 days in.
Yeah, and it's, to me anyway, it was addicting. I was like, oh yeah, I see the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one, and
Yes.
the people you thought would make it, didn't. The ones that you thought wouldn't did, at least for me anyway. And it was pretty amazing. I always tried to imagine myself in there, and it was just, I would have been so damn scared, you guys. God.
Oh, he told me that I would starve to death in jail as bad as I'm picky eater. I would starve to death. I'd be anorexic.
Yeah. Have you ever been in jail, Becca? No.
Nope, knock on wood.
She's been in jail for like 4 hours, 8 hours, something like that.
Mm.
No, I haven't.
Didn't they take you in on the driving? Okay, never mind. She's never been in there.
I'd be scared to death. They'd have to take me to a mental institution. That would freak me
Now,
out.
let me tell you what they feed you. During the week, you get like hamburgers, you get bologna, you get like beefaroni, stuff like that. Now on Sunday,
Okay, Hugo.
Uh-huh.
they take everything that you ate during the week and put it in a pot, call it hobo stew, and feed you that on Sunday.
Oh.
It's the worst food you'll ever want to eat. Sunday breakfast is good. Sunday supper sucks out the ass.
Yeah, it's nearly insulting. It's
Give me
when I
pussy.
spent,
I'll drop down, but I'll be in chat.
Yeah, her bag's probably hurting her.
She said, I've dropped down, but I'll be in a hat. In hat.
Chat.
Cat in a hat.
I spent one night in the correctional center that my ex back then, the one who whatever. He was a felon and a gun was involved, and he robbed a bank later on. But anyway, I've said that story before. He got 39 years. He'll be out in like 6 or something like that. But anyway, I was in the exact same correctional center that I used to visit him in my young 20s. And it's, boy, is it different. It's windy and dark, and there's no windows, and it's just hall after hall. But I came to in jail. I was like in a blackout when they patted me down or whatever they did to me. I had half of my stuff on me when I came. Well, let's put it this way. I had just my sweatshirts and my shorts on. My sneakers were gone. My brassiere, my underclothing was all gone. So anyway, I came to, and I remember they brought me in on this little styrofoam tray, a BLT, and it was cold, and the milk was not cold, and I think a little bag of chips. And I remember just feeling so humiliated, you know what I mean? And then they'd come in like every 2 hours and have to do a breathalyzer. And I'm sure I was fine by 3 o'clock, I would think. And they didn't let me out till 7 p.m. They did not let me out till 7.
Babe.
Wow.
So, okay, y'all. Mr.
I
Michigan.
seen it.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to bed. You beautiful ladies and one old bald guy. Have a great night. See you at the next live. Good night, Mr. Michigan. We love you, brother. Tell your Miss Michigan that we love her too, and y'all have a good night.
Hi, Dumpling.
He's talking to you, Dumpling. Beautiful ladies and one bald guy.
Oh. Yeah, he's talking to me. We'll go with that.
Works for me.
Look, Lorraine. Look, Dumpling.
What have you got?
What flavor is that? I went and got mine because you and Lorraine had one. What's that say? I can't read.
Strawberry pina colada.
Oh my gosh.
Same as that.
Strawberry kiwi.
Oh, y'all both have it. I have the strawberry ice, and it's disgusting. It makes me gag. I'm gonna get a new one tomorrow.
This one's good. I'm telling you, this one's good. This one's good, Dumpling. I'm telling you, it's really,
Y'all know
good.
Okay, so y'all know what mine reminds me of? Y'all know that pink amoxicillin, the liquid kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what it reminds me of.
How much are they there?
It's not good. $19.99.
They're 2 for $30 here.
Oh, that's way cheaper, huh?
And the Lost Mary and the what is the Elf bars mix and match 2 for $30.
They said they're gonna stop selling the Elf bars, the vape shops that I went to, because the Lost Marys are the new Elf bars, or the upgraded ones. So they're gonna just start carrying those ones.
That's probably why they're doing the 2 for $30 to get rid of the elf bars.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to get an Elf bar because I want to try it before they push them out.
Oh, our favorite Elf bar, babe. Do you have yours? Oh, it is so good. Oh my goodness, it is the best. I love it.
I went, Becca. Oh, sorry.
That one. It is the best. It is so good.
Yeah, he showed me that because I showed him right when I got that one. I was like, look, well,
This is vanilla ice cream.
And it is amazing.
Dang it, y'all done made me forget what I was going to say. That I was trying to think about it. Oh, I forgot. It was something about one of the vapes. It was, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I got charged 9 up.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell you, Becca. So I went online and I was going to look at what, I went on the Elf bar site, the Elf site. And I was going to buy some from there because they have every flavor, and they charge you a $10 fee for an adult signature, you know, so you make sure it's not a kid or a teenager buying them. And I was like, ah, crap, I'll just go to the vape shop.
Right.
Thank you, Markella.
Color back.
But yeah.
He don't look as pale now. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to take care of him.
Tina, it's just called a colon cleansing or a colonic, or however you say that.
I don't know if she heard you or not.
Markella said the Ray fell.
She came back.
I'm back.
I had to, y'all know it took me so long. My kitty cats, I let them outside for a little bit today in the fence because I'm trying to transition them outside. We bought them this huge shed as their like cat house out back, right? So we've been trying to get them used to being out there, and my kitty Blackjack jumped over the fence today, so I had to go walking at 12 o'clock at night looking for him. He's out prowling. He's fixed though.
Dumpling, honey, your hair's sticking up like a porcupine.
Like you've been asleep.
Look, she's got a cowlick like right there.
What have you been doing on your head?
Wait, where's Kimmy?
She's in her cat in the hand. I think her back's hurting.
Oh, I was going to show her. I always laugh at that because I think it's from like bleaching my hair and then blow drying it so much and it breaks off. So it's always sticking up like a cowlick. Y'all just have to, I'll go get a hat.
Just get you some water and lay it down.
Girl, that won't work. And I was outside walking in the wind too. Let me find my hat.
Your hat's in the toilet.
Oh, Lord. Mama,
Yeah,
did you fall in the toy box again?
There we go. Oh my gosh, that looks weird on camera. It looks like a huge bill. I dropped one of my nails, or okay, let me rephrase that. Bailey dropped one of my nails in the toilet today.
Oh my goodness.
One of my, like one of these. Yeah. I had the rest on the counter to put on if one breaks or comes off, you know, and I lose it. And yeah, one's in the toilet. I'm taking this off. That looks weird. Y'all are just gonna have to want to do this. You're gonna have to be like, ah.
I was gonna say, just lick your hand and lay it down.
She looks fine. I'm just giving her a hard time.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna be like Rebel. Rebel didn't give her a hard time. I'm the one that noticed it.
Y'all, I haven't done anything on myself today. Juju had a long live, and I did everything in between her talking and stuff today. I took a nap. I woke up, and you were already live for an hour, and I was like, oh, crap. Well, and then I went straight outside and started walking and looking for Blackjack. So I look like a mess. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys.
You look fine. Just hush. I got to give you a hard time, though.
Did
It
you
don't
find
matter.
the cat? That's the question.
It don't
No.
matter. Girl.
Nope, he's prowling, y'all. I went down both streets that are beside me, and he's 6 though, so I know he's not gonna stay going looking for a female. Hopefully, he's not gonna stay going, but maybe he'll be back when we wake up in the morning. I'm not letting him back out after that. I'm telling y'all, guy cats, my boy cats, are so mischievous and give me so much more trouble than my sweet angel girl cats.
That's
Oh,
true with a human too.
Yep.
he said that Mr. Michigan come back in here. He said that's why I'm going to bed. Dumpling scared me.
Oh no, he did not say that.
Well, especially when they told me that I had a huge lick sticking up, I wouldn't have ever known. I'd just be sitting here chatting away.
Sorry.
You're okay.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm getting ready to get off here. Paper Cut Tina, is she back in here or not? Because she always does the little thingy majigger, the little book thing.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, you may.
Is Kristen, are you up here, Kristen? Are you okay? How are you?
I'm all right.
And Kristen, you can message me anytime that you used to talk to me all the time. I didn't want to bother you because I figured you was busy, honey.
Oh, no. I'm better.
Thank you, Dublin.
You're welcome. I haven't. You don't talk much.
Yeah, let me say goodbye. All right, I heard that.
Honey, you if
Man.
you
Uh-oh.
want to. And I love you, girl.
I'm gonna hop down. I heard what you
She's
said.
talking to you,
Everybody have a
Kristen.
good
Oh,
I
night.
love you,
No,
Becca.
Tina, you're supposed to read for us.
You gotta read for us, Tina.
oh, you're doing that? Okay. I'm not doing that. Well, I didn't know it was that kind of a night. I kind of forgot.
All right, before you start reading, Tina, I am going to jump down that way. Y'all can do all this, and then I'm going to get my stuff ready for bed.
Yeah, because I gotta give
All
his
right,
medicine.
Rebel.
I gotta
Good
check his
night,
sugar.
Rebel.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night, Rebel.
Night, Rebel.
Night.
Oh,
Rebel.
Night,
all
John
right.
Boy.
I got a little good one here. Let's see. How about this one? It's a little long, but not too long. Gratitude. Parker, I'm reading this and then I'll be done. Okay. Gratitude, awakening the heart. The eyes of my eyes are opened. E. Cummings. Has this ever happened to you? You pick up a book and a sentence leaps off the page as if it had been written just for you. Or you hear a revelation in the lyrics of a song. Sometimes an angel seems to whisper in your ear. One ordinary morning, I realized I was emotionally and physically exhausted from concentrating on things I wanted to buy but couldn't afford. I felt trapped in a vicious circle. The more I focused on lack and on what I couldn't have, the more depressed I became. The more depressed I became, the more I focused on lack. My soul whispered that what I really yearned for was not financial security, but financial serenity. I was still quiet enough to listen. At that moment, I acknowledged the deep longing in my heart. What I hungered for was an inner peace that the world could not take away. I asked for help and committed to following wheresoever spirit would lead me. For the first time in my life, I discarded my 5-year goals and became a seeker, a pilgrim, a sojourner. When I surrendered my desire for security and sought serenity instead, I looked at my life with open eyes. I saw that I had much for which to be grateful. I felt humbled by my riches and regretted that I took for granted the abundance that already existed in my life. How could I expect more from the universe when I didn't appreciate what I already had? Immediately, I made an inventory of my life's assets: my health, a wonderful husband, a beautiful and happy daughter, their health, our home, small but comfortable, and 3 precious pets who daily bring me faithful companionship and great joy. There's always plenty of good food on the table. We are also blessed with many wonderful friends who care deeply about us and share in our lives. Once I started, my list grew. I loved my work. It was being sent out into the world and had been well received. Many women had let me know that my first book had enriched their lives. I truly believe that what you give to the world will be returned to you. Maybe not all at once or in the way you expect it, but if you give your very best, the very best will come back to you. Now is the moment to live my beliefs. When I looked at my life's ledger, I realized I was a very rich woman. What I was experiencing was merely a temporary cash flow problem. Finally, I came to an inner awareness that my personal net worth couldn't possibly be determined by the size of my checking account balance. Neither can yours.
Tina.
That was good, Tina.
Oh,
Beautiful.
this iPad. I'm getting frustrated because it keeps falling. Thanks, you guys. I enjoy reading these. It's been, what, I don't know, 15 years since I read through this thing, so I'm enjoying that. But I'll
Well,
hop
we
down.
look forward to it, honey. I love you, Tina, honey. If you need to get in
Thank
contact
you.
with me, you message me. I'm here for you, honey. I love you.
Thank you. I love
Good
you
night,
too. I
Tina.
really do. I love all of you. And just because I don't email or go on Facebook doesn't mean you're not all in my thoughts all the time. And I keep hopping up on panel and chit-chatting and carry on.
All right, honey. You have a good night. I love you. You go take care of your baby.
All
Good night,
right.
Tina.
All
Night,
right.
Tina.
Good night,
Thank you,
Tina.
guys.
Bye,
Good
honey.
night. Love you. Bye
Love you.
All
bye.
right. I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
get down too, so you can say your good nights.
All right.
I'm
Love you.
going to too.
Love
thanks
you,
for
Lorraine.
letting
Love
me
you, Kristen.
share my
Love you,
intimate
Dumpling. Love you,
life
Lorraine. Love
with
you,
people.
Tina.
Love
Love
you
you,
all.
people in chat.
Bye
Love
bye.
y'all.
Whoa.
It won't let me leave.
Where did Lorraine go?
Help.
Tell
I'm
Lorraine
stuck.
to come here. Mama P, I was asking if Lorraine could end us in prayer. Where did Lorraine come here? Lorraine. Where did Lorraine go? Lorraine, come here, darling. Mama P, I was asking if Miss Lorraine can end us in prayer. Lorraine, come here. Lorraine, come here. Where did she go? Did she already leave? Sorry, Mama P.I. If Lorraine's still in here, come back up here. Lorraine, come back up here for a minute, honey. Okay, hold on just a second. Because they want you to say a prayer for everybody. Okay. And then I'll say, where'd Lorraine go?
She just commented that she said good night, everyone. Maybe
Yeah.
give her a second. She might be trying to find the link. The link's pinned, Lorraine.
Yeah, because Mama P.I. wanted her to say a prayer before.
Yeah, that's why I jumped back up. I was gonna be here with y'all for
Oh,
the
that's
prayer.
fine. I didn't see the comment until everybody left. I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
And then it wouldn't let me leave. And in the middle of you talking, saying, "Where'd Lorraine go?" It dropped me off, and I was like, "No, I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't mean to."
That's all right, honey. Okay, all right. Okay, here comes Lorraine, guys. Hold on just a minute.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here you are, Lorraine. They requested if you would say a prayer before everybody leaves, honey.
Ooh, okay, bear with me.
You're fine.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight with peace in our mind, and we ask for peace in our soul. Bless each and every one of us and beyond. Watch over Nani and the struggles that she is going through. Just may God be with each and every one of us as we trial through tomorrow. We thank you for your many blessings that you send upon us every day. Thank you and amen.
Amen. Thank you, Lorraine.
Amen. Okay. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
I love y'all.
Love you.
Good night.
Won't let me leave again.
Okay, hold on. I'll kick you. I'll kick you, but I love you, girl. Okay, I'll remove you. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Lorraine, honey. Sorry about that. Let's see. Sorry about that, Mama P.I. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Lorraine. That was sweet. Thank you so much. Okay. But y'all have a great night. It was so good to see you guys again 2 nights in a row. I'm going to try to do that. If the kiddos are out of school, if they're on a break or anything, I'm going to try my best to come back in and do another live if I'm able to. I know they have a school a lot, but I know for a fact we every Saturday. But if the kiddos are on out of school or anything, then I'll try to do more lives. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for being in here with me and supporting me and bringing awareness. I'm sorry about upsetting some of you guys. It wasn't my intention. I'm just trying to bring awareness and helping, bring awareness out there for people that need it. So I didn't mean to trigger anybody, and I'm sorry if I did. It wasn't my intention at all, and I'm so sorry. But I love each and every one of you guys. If y'all need to get in contact with me, y'all know how to get in contact with me. Hold on, wait a minute. Lorraine is trying to come back up here. Hold on a minute. Lorraine. Yes, ma'am.
Did you tell me to come back up?
No.
Oh, well, I'm behind in chat. Sorry. Bye.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bless her heart, I love Lorraine. But you guys are welcome. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all. Hopefully, the bonfire will work Friday in the White Trash family, and we can actually enjoy it. But you guys are so welcome, and thank you guys so much for being here with me and supporting me and bringing awareness and helping each other. And like I said, just be kind to one another and support one another and be there for one another. But I love you guys so much, and y'all have a good week, and just say a prayer for me because I'm nervous wreck, But y'all have a good night, and just keep Rebel in your prayers. And I'll be praying for every one of you guys. Y'all have a good week, and I will see y'all next Saturday, next Friday on the White Trash family. And much love, and y'all just have a good night, okay? See y'all.